Hi and welcome along to DR Sports. We're here for the big watch along tonight. It is Bayern Munich versus Manchester City in the Champions League. Joining me on there, I've got a great panel tonight. Man City's biggest fan, Kennedy in the building.
Not bigger than Steve. Not bigger than Steve. Don't sell Steve short.
Well, you're not bigger than Steve.
I'm shorter than Steve.
Yeah, but you're bigger than Steve.
I've got a big heart, you know.
And you are. That Steve, right, was sending me the messages after that West Ham game, right? So I don't like him no more. You know what I mean? Right? Steve, laughing on my left-hand side, another op in the building. You know what I mean? Right? You know. Right, Mr. Fuad himself, big Tottenham fan, big it up.
Lovely to be here.
And my brother's here, Laurie.
Hey!
Laurie is here.
The Loud Brothers.
The Loud Brothers are in the building, man. And listen, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Of course, this is the second leg.
Yourself?
Oh yeah, go on.
Robbie.
It's the big gun. The name is everywhere.
You
Needs
know
no
I
introduction.
Come on.
Needs no introduction.
Robbie in the building.
Hey.
Hey, come on.
Listen, right, we're looking forward to the game tonight. Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. We'll also be keeping an eye on the other game as well. Inter Milan versus Benfica. They're 2-0 up. Inter Milan. Could be an all-Milan semi-final. Looking like an all-Milan semi-final. So that's going to be really interesting. But we're focused upon Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. Of course, City 3-0 up after last week. They were brilliant last week. Took Bayern Munich apart, and Kennedy walking apart tonight, isn't it? Easy work, isn't it?
I'm always nervous.
Light work.
You know this. So we actually had this discussion off air, right? And like, you know when someone is like bigger, yeah, and then they lose loads of weight, and then for the rest of their lives they still think that they're this bigger person, even though they're not. And that's what I have. I have the shitty city complex. I just still get scared, even when I don't need to be scared. So yeah, that's where we're at.
What are you scared of?
I'm just scared of losing, really. I'm scared of the bullying and the trauma that's going to come after it if we don't win.
What we always get, all our teams get.
I almost feel like, yeah, do you know what it is? I kind of get it. Maybe it is a bit tough to shed, especially in the Champions League. City they've always been something that kind of undoes them. Sometimes it's been Pep himself, you could say.
Right.
But I think if ever there was a year where I think City should be confident, it's this year, in my opinion. I think
I seem to have heard that before.
Listen, you can say that, and it's true.
Last year, the year before,
they've taken steps forward, though. And even when they got to the final, it was kind of like the final hurdle they fell at. But I think you look at it this year, the playing field hasn't been that strong. Madrid, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were kind of the standout team, and look how they made them look in the first leg. 11 wins in a row now. Haaland's form. I don't know if I can look past City.
You can't always go that way, because that's what they were saying about Napoli, and they're out. And they're out.
I was loving Napoli, man. I was a big fan.
Yeah, and they're out.
This is the most confident I have been so far. But
you're 3-0 up. Come on.
I know, but you just never know. Life comes at you fast, Robbie. Come on.
Robbie, I'm with you in terms of the next round when they play Madrid. That's the ultimate test, because you know they are.
No, listen, I'm not going to come on that stream. I'm sleeping through that. I'm going to wake up and check my phone. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting myself through that. No, besides my pancreas hurts, bro. I feel like a pain here. Like,
no running.
We need you around.
Nah, I can't be doing it. I have to hide under the desk.
We need you and the ultimate Spanish troll, Raul. I saw him in action last night, by the way. That guy. He's honestly, man, he's just undefeated, isn't he? He's undefeated, man. Laurie, what are you thinking about this game? Light work for City.
I'm here on injury watch.
This guy, you know.
Haters watch. I respect it. I like this.
I am sick of being on these streams and being the only one with anything to lose. Like, come on now.
Hey,
no, I'm here on a scouting mission, and there is no truth to the rumour that Mikel Arteta has paid off members of the Bayern team to try and hack a few C players down. Listen, I did the game last week. Got to say, City were very impressive.
Very.
And I'm also going to admit that aside from the rivalry, I do appreciate good football. And if you appreciate good football, you've got to appreciate Man City. They're not just a good team. They play football in the right way. They've got some great players, so they're always good to watch. That being said, so they did pick up a couple of injuries, and what can I say?
Bayern Munich,
what can I say?
Bayern Munich, been there many times to that stadium. Never seen a win from Arsenal when I've been there, but it is, they do make a lot of noise there. It's not the easiest place to go and win, but with that 3-goal cushion, surely Man City should get it done.
Yeah.
Let's just run through the Bayern Munich team that's playing tonight. Sommer, Pavard, Upamecano, De Ligt, Cancelo. Remember him?
Cancelled. Oh,
Cancel. Oh, did you boo him last week?
nah.
All right. Kimmich, Goretzka, Sane, Musiala, Coman, and Choupo-Moting is back in the
There's a few
team.
people in that Bayern team that need a
Choupo-Moting
good performance tonight.
Back in the team. I'm looking at their bench and I don't see. Oh no, I do see Mane. Sorry, I was thinking I didn't see Mane. But Gnabry, Mane, Davis, Sarr, Blind, Muller, Gravenbeck, all on the bench. Shows you how strong their squad is.
There's no truth to the rumour that Sadio Mane signed an exclusive deal with Dana White.
You are a little.
Hey,
you're wind up.
Right, let's get to the Man City team. Edison, Ake, Ruben Dias, Akanji, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Stones, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, and Grealish. The same team as last week.
I was going to say, you
Yeah.
can look at that City team and literally it's been the same lineup for
That makes me feel better.
7-8 weeks, and I think start of the season that was the one issue City had.
changing.
The defense was getting chopping and changed. You didn't know the
Yeah.
best front three. Midfield didn't really have its
Yeah.
4 more legs. But now, as I said, they've hit that kind of. We always said the worst City you want to face is when they're about to hit that 10-12 game streak. They're in
this
that
is
right
it.
now.
Yeah.
Haaland, they figured out how to kind of get him involved in that while still doing their build-up play. The back 4, no one thought this was going to work with 4 centre backs. Look how it's worked this year. John Stones going into midfield. Ake's one of the Player of the Year contenders for me.
Yeah, he's been
But
amazing.
He's been
And I don't just mean
incredible,
on the piano either.
Yeah.
He's a damn good player, man. He's improved so much, that guy, man.
I think
So
Yes.
what are you worried about?
Listen, this makes me feel better that we're going for the same team, same formation, because Pep, we know, has been an overthinker in this competition in the past. So yeah, that does make me feel better. But again, life comes at you fast. I'm going to remain in a. I don't want to put myself in the bubble of it's certainly we've got it, because we've won like one. We've
3-0 up,
won
man.
like
God's
one
sake.
away game in this competition. Like I'm just.
Yeah, but even if you win 1-0 or even if you lose 1-0, you're 3-0 up. If you lose 2-0, 3-0.
I
mean,
know.
come on.
No,
For me,
you say that,
if
Robbie,
City-
but let's be honest. If Bayern, right, was to get a goal in the first 5-10 minutes,
But
it's
that's
on,
what I
innit?
was going to say for City.
It's
I
on.
think City, in order to kill this tie and make
Yeah,
it
they-
better,
they- yeah.
15-20 minutes, that first 15-20 minutes, they need to be 100
we
miles
saw
an hour and get
only
that
two-
goal.
But they
well,
also
kill the
need to
tie.
play. They actually really need to play smart as well. Like, yes, we do need possession, but we've got to play like grown-up football now. Like this is what Gundogan was saying. We've got to be mature, right? We've got to be calm.
Thing is, if Bayern Munich, as you said, do score early, then we're looking
Like
at
Robbie
potentially
said, the
a
crowd
great,
there,
in
and
my
everyone
opinion.
starts to believe. We saw a little bit of that on Sunday. Arsenal
I think
2-0 up
listen,
and coasting.
as a
Yeah, but
neutral,
this is
West Ham
different.
get
They're
one back.
3-0 up already.
as a neutral Champions League night, listen, I'm down for some entertainment. I want to see some horse racing, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I think if City get that goal within the first 20 minutes, it kills the tie. Bayern Munich, I think, have coming
got
up
a
to this
window
game, I
of
think they've won
opportunity.
every single game leading up to this. So show your credentials in my
Yeah.
eyes. I think
Go
Tuchel's
for it.
taken over there, got knocked out of the German Cup, had a defeat in the league, lost embarrassingly in the first leg. Show us your credentials in
Yeah.
this second leg now. I'm looking at Tuchel really interestingly to see how he kind of changes the team, in my opinion.
By the
No
way,
disrespect to
the,
Kennedy, but I'd love nothing more than to see Bayern get an early goal, just to see how the game goes. It's-
I
it's
thought,
good
you know what I
fun.
thought he was going to say? Just to see your face, I was going to say, I'm going home now.
Well, I was going to ask the production team, if, say, City are 2-0 up after about 20 minutes, can we go home?
Stream done.
End the stream.
Oh, the game will be dead. End the stream, Dave. The game will be finished. It'll be done.
We'll have a little
Right?
Macca's and
We'll
just
watch it.
chill.
We'll watch the Inter Benfica game if it comes down to that.
Even that one. That one's a bit of a weird one as well.
Yeah, because they're Inter 2-0 up, innit?
But I thought Benfica at home, you would have thought comfortably should be doing well. And all
Nerves.
season in the Champions League,
Nerves.
they've
They're normally very good at home as well, Benfica.
and that's
Yeah,
the thing.
nerves.
Gonzalo
nerves play a
Ramos was
part.
very disappointing in that
Yeah,
first
yeah, he
leg
was.
as well. So second leg, I want to see how they react in this game as well. I'll be keeping one eye on that one.
Let me get into a couple of super chats here. Tina says, if Bayern turn this around, I think this will be the biggest ever win, bigger even than when United did it in '99 in Turin.
Bigger than Liverpool.
That's a final though. I don't know about that one.
Demeterio says, guys, your biggest top 6 clubs in Europe. He says, love from India. Come back to that later on. And Tina says, City were through, I think, what he says there, we're through last leading 1-0 up to the 85 and 86 minute, and then read that for
Dump
me.
up when the 96 minutes
Lost
was
in
played.
translation a bit.
And if Bayern score first, we will have a game.
Bayern Munich needs to score first for this to be anything like a game. If they don't score first, and I can't see City losing this. I mean, Kennedy, can we get your prediction?
Do you know what? I'm gonna go for a 2-0 City.
She said she was nervous.
I
Now she
am.
got 5-0
Right,
aggregate
listen.
win. This is these City fans, man. I
What
mean,
you
I
have to
hate them, man.
appreciate. Nah, you can't be saying that because what you have to, I've got to back. Listen,
I'm nervous. A 5-0 aggregate win.
You got to back your brethrens. You can't be.
Yeah,
I can't be.
yeah,
I can't be
yeah,
sat
I hear
here
that.
all about.
Playing
You
it
know
cool
what?
and then-
I think it's going to be a draw. Like I've got to back them, innit?
Yeah, I
I'm
get
nervous
that, I
though
get
still,
that.
but I'm backing it.
2-0.
2-0.
Upamecano needs the game of his
was
life today after
awful
the
last
first
week,
one, man. This
was
is
terrible.
bright lights on him today.
What's your score?
I think I'm going for a Bayern 2-1 win. I think they're
Oh,
going to
it's Mane.
put some respect on their names in this tie. Well, I
Snake.
hope we'll see a reaction from them, but then I think City eventually will go through
So
and their
Bayern-
quality. Bayern win, but City go through in the end.
Laurie?
I'm going for goals in this game. I'm going for 2. I'm going for Bayern to actually get the first goal. I think they'll get the first goal, make it interesting. But I do think over the course of the game, City will not lose this match.
So you said
2-2. A Desmond.
2-2.
What about you?
I think
proverbial
2-1 City. I think Bayern might get a goal, but I can just see City. And Haaland, you know, remember, Haaland going back to Germany, you know what I mean? He's always it's not going to frighten him going to Bayern. You know what I mean? He's played there many a time.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I fancy City tonight, and they've been looking very, very strong. Hopefully, you know, they get pushed all the way, extra time, tough game.
No,
really,
don't be
really,
doing that to me. My heart can't take that, Robbie.
Tough game. You know what I mean? Got little hamstrings
I'm with
there.
that.
Oh,
I'm with.
like-
No. Leave the hands.
guy, man.
I'm not wishing
I
no
want a-
injury.
I
I'm
want a
not
good
wishing
game.
no injury. Oh boy! So the teams are in the tunnel at the moment, just about to go. They have a lot of steps there at Bayern, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
a bit
man.
risky, that, isn't it? Walking
Try
down
to
all
get
them.
tired.
You're walking down all them steps. Yeah, imagine at half time you've got to run up all them steps, mate. We're knackered, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, as well, just to clarify, talk about exercise. I know I'm not the most expressive when City do score because I just think I'd feel awkward in the studio doing it. But my button has popped off my trousers because I need to go to the gym. So I'm not actually going to be able to get up past here. So just wanted to let everyone know that just ahead of time. Okay.
Alexander says, hello everyone. If Inter wins, they will face Milan in the semi-final. It will be the biggest Milan derby of all time. If so, who will go through to the final, Inter or Milan? As in,
If that semi-final did
that's
happen,
an even game,
I'd
innit?
probably go with slightly towards Milan. Looking at kind of how they dealt with the last time.
great goal they scored.
Yeah.
Yesterday, wasn't it?
I wasn't expecting them to deal with Napoli as comfortably as they did as well.
Yeah.
Also in the league, how they dealt with them, the 4-0 they gave them. But how they dealt with us as well, to be fair. They made light work
That
of us in
Leao
that
yesterday,
set.
that run.
And he is the one for me. I felt like in the Spurs game, he really stepped up and stood out in the second half. And then yesterday, you saw an individual moment. I always say the big players, you always look to them in the Champions League because the Champions League is when individual brilliance steps up. Giroud, you had the big miss with the penalty, and then it's like,
Yep.
there you go, on a plate for you. So
Yep.
I'd put my money on Milan in that tie. What about
Yep.
you, Laurie?
Yeah, I would agree.
Milan as well?
Yeah.
I just got this
AC Milan.
awful, overwhelming feeling that Haaland's going to get injured, and I don't know why. You know, like a woman's intuition, it just came to me now. I'm absolutely shitting my pants.
Pep versus Tuchel all
Pep
over
versus
again.
Tuchel all over again. Pricey says it's 4:30 a.m. in South Australia.
Hey, big
Woke
up.
up hoping for a miracle because we can't have City winning the treble, he says. There's a lot of Man United fans, I can tell you, at the moment.
Where are they all based?
They're in absolute fear of City winning the treble this season.
You think of it, they could match their 3 titles in a row and match them for treble. Like, all the
All in one
scoring
row.
points you had over your biggest
Yeah.
rival.
All the history.
GP
there's
I
a
says,
understand
guy,
why they're nervous.
There's a guy, by the way, who he needs a big game, man. Every time I see this guy, he flatters to deceive. Who? Kingsley Coman. Talented
talking, he
player.
scored a goal in,
I was just about to tell him.
yeah, he scored a goal in the
Scored a goal in the
final.
final. He can kick back for the rest of his
Yeah,
career. if he
No,
likes.
and actually, in the first leg, he was probably their best player against City.
Do you know the one who I would say sometimes for me, Goretzka is the one I feel like has been coasting by this season, where previous
Yeah.
years maybe he's
Gnabry's
really
looked
been
quiet this season as well, hasn't he?
Gnabry's been
Fallen
I think
off.
He's been in and out of the side sometimes as
Yeah.
well. But some of the Bayern players I thought in the first leg disappointed massively.
Very
Kimmich,
disappointing.
Sane was probably the only
Davies
one I
was
felt like
disappointing.
yeah.
threatening. But
Davies was disappointing
Davies
as well.
as
He's
well.
not-
Yeah, Davies.
And you notice he's on the bench only tonight. And as for Upamecano, he was dreadful, man. GP says Man City haven't won the Champions League since the Steam Age. And Pratish says one game we would all love to relive a game, and one game that makes you think to this could have ended differently. The Champions League final when Arsenal were in it. I'm going to give you that right now. We were there, innit?
Yeah, we were.
2009.
Would love to relive the
would say
08
that,
Champions
although
League final
we lost
v
that
Chelsea.
game, as an experience, man, that will always live with me.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
Great day out. Met some really nice people.
Yeah, but we didn't win the trophy.
Didn't win.
I mean,
But even so, we played against very good Barcelona and we went
With 10
down
men.
fighting.
I
10 men.
saw comments today on Henri's post-game comments. I don't know if you saw them, where he was sounded very salty, in my opinion, about I didn't see Eto'o. Everybody talks about Ronaldinho and Eto'o. I didn't see them today. Everybody needs to big up Henrik Larsson. I was like, all right, mate, where were you? You had your 2 chances in the game. But no, it was
Sitter.
yeah, man.
We're
Early in
about
the
to
game
kick
as well.
off now. Thomas Tuchel
Lost in translation.
sat there, and we are about to kick off. Big atmosphere over there. We've kicked off in the other game as well between Benfica and Inter Milan, of course. Inter Milan with a 2-goal aggregate score there. Interestingly, last night they were talking about lack of strikers for Chelsea. Lukaku playing for Inter, and he scored in the first leg as well, on the verge of a semi-final of the Champions League.
Do you want to know a funny stat about Lukaku, though?
Yeah,
he
go
hasn't
on.
scored from open play in the league since the September, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, he's
Jeez.
only been basically scoring penalties. Well, mind you, he did miss chunks of it through injury
Yeah,
as well. But
yeah. And Tomori, of course, another Chelsea player
what
who
a
will be
performance he put in
Gaio.
yesterday.
who will be in the Champions League semi-final.
Here's Nodder.
This guy looks like about 12.
He literally looks
You
10 years older
he's
than
English,
Musiala,
right?
yeah.
He's English.
So, yeah, I know.
Yeah, could have played. He's a wicked player, by the way. But he had a very disappointing first game as well, didn't he? Very disappointing.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for them to kick off here. We're taking the time in this.
Oh, God. Probably the rest
Saying
of them.
Gundogan might be going back to Germany after this season.
No, Barcelona, there's linking him.
Oh, was it Barcelona?
Yeah.
I thought it was Germany.
I think Gundogan's still quality enough to play at that top level. I don't know if I reckon Pep will hold on to him for more.
I think so too.
Because I think this year I thought would probably have been his final decommission year, if you like. But I think he's actually been quality
I
in
think
the
he's
second
got time
half.
left.
So this is where I think if Jude Bellingham comes
What's
in the
going
summer,
on? What's this game
Bellingham
taking so
comes
long
as
to
like
start?
an understudy to Gundogan and eventually takes over that kind of role. That's what I said yesterday.
ya?
That honestly, I think Jude Bellingham this summer, Liverpool have dropped out. Madrid probably won't go for him, in my opinion. They've pretty stocked in that position.
Yeah,
with
most of those
Valverde,
other clubs,
Tchouaméni,
they're struggling
Camavinga.
for money, isn't it? So really and truly, it's only City. And
City have a wide
Newcastle.
open road, and he wants a return to the Premier League, I imagine. Unless he stays another year at Dortmund, which personally I think would be good for his development as well.
It's another one of these cases where the referee, their watch ain't working right.
Honestly,
Yeah.
forget the
Their
whistle
little
half the
thing.
time.
All right, they've
Here
kicked
we
off
go.
now. Eventually kicked off.
Stay
So here we go for the game. They've piled the ball forward straight away. And there's a couple of City players getting some touches on it. City wearing their sort of B, I call it luminous B kit.
Neon.
What colour is that then?
It's like neon yellow, isn't it?
Yeah. Highlighter.
Highlighter. Yeah, high vis.
City are immediately on the pressing Bayern Munich, not giving them any space. Actually, a couple of City players who played in Germany, innit? So should be used to this. Gundogan,
Yeah.
of course. Haaland. And can you guess the other one?
Kanji.
Akanji, well done.
Go on,
That's not easy to say, is it?
Hold it.
Who've you said so far?
KDB.
Wolfsburg,
Yeah.
yes. Well done.
I love that. There was like I could see a timer above your head, like ding, ding, ding.
Ticking, I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Right, City got hold of the ball a bit. Still 0-0 in the other game, by the way. As I said, this game kicked off a little bit late because
3 minutes late.
Seems to be an issue with the referees' equipment, as they need now. They're Upamecano passing it back, something that he got horribly wrong last week.
Yeah.
He looked like he lost it. Innit?
Fish out of water.
Like a Davison Sanchez,
I
wasn't
think
it?
the last time I saw him have a performance like that was, funnily enough, when he was playing for RB Leipzig against Man United, when United beat him, I think, 5-3, I think it was, or something. He similarly slipping all over the place, but he is a
Coman,
good
yeah,
player.
that's good.
It's a good ball in by Coman, but well dealt with by City. These are the sort of moments they're going to have to weather, because this is what Bayern will be looking to do, get a fast start.
Sane
put
last
the,
Deflections there.
Sane in that first leg looked like he was trying to be on a revenge mission. To
He
score a
really
goal.
did.
I really want to see him get something this game, especially after all the drama
He
with
seems
Mane.
not right,
It's
Sane,
like,
to me.
Come on, lad.
Do you not think?
What's that?
There seems like there's something not
He
right.
ain't got the afro, man. That's what I'm telling you.
No.
When I saw him, I was like, yo,
No.
you don't look right, bro.
You don't
right.
look happy.
Put the afro back
You're-
off.
You don't
you
look
are
happy.
so damn
You've
right.
lost your powers,
Yeah,
bro.
something's
Afro,
gone.
bro.
I always believe it. I'm like, if a player is playing in a certain vein of form with a certain hairstyle,
right.
do not change that.
Yeah.
Because the second you do, you lose your powers. I'm always a firm believer. Lukaku with the dreads
Right.
is better than any Lukaku
Yeah.
I've seen
Really?
without the dreads.
But that's when he's playing for West Brom.
Fernando
right?
Torres with the blonde hair was better than any version I've seen with the shaved head. Like,
Yes.
there's
What
certain.
about Aguero with the blonde hair?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, no. Aguero with the black spikes.
Yeah, that was the
That
vibe.
was the lethal Aguero. And then he started going all blonde and...
Yeah,
that's when
but he
started
was-
to-
he could still
Nah,
do the
but when he was
blonde, though.
blonde, he was too injury prone, I
Yeah,
felt like. I was
that's
like,
true.
I'm like, yo, I'm telling you.
Now
don't-
I know why
Yeah.
it went wrong for Dele Alli, man. When them
Yeah,
plaits.
right.
When the man went and switched off his head
Oh,
start.
if you follow me on Twitter, you know that was one of the first things I said. Hey, what's all this colour in his hair? I said,
Yeah,
nah,
it was like
we
some
need to get
grunge
back to the
business,
little
wasn't
picky
it?
head. Say that again?
That's like some grunge stuff. Yeah, all
Mate, it was,
green and
it
all
was
that.
weird,
Yeah.
man.
But
Falling
to
off a
me,
cliff.
Sane without the afro, man. Nah, man, you lost your powers.
He's
man.
aged like 10 years.
Okay, that's nice, man. Cancelo.
Listen, two former City players on that left side. I need to see something from them today. I'm surprised City allowed the Cancelo to still play against them despite being alone. I know some
Really?
clubs add in a clause where you're not able to play against your other club.
Pep.
Yes, Pep does not give a shit.
He's like, all right, then, show me what you got.
Play.
Yeah,
So next to
literally.
Arsenal, you need a striker? There you go, look.
Yeah.
Little
This
did he
guy
know.
here playing here, Choupo-Moting. Big him up, man. What a career he's
know,
had.
yeah.
Facts.
When the man was at Stoke, everybody was like,
You know what they say? If you can do
Dead
it on
baller.
a cold Wednesday night at Stoke,
You could do
no,
it.
but you know it. When he was at Stoke, everyone was like,
Yeah,
this
they
guy's
were.
dead.
Because you know what it was?
Look
he
at the
was,
career he's had, man.
He was actually meant to be like a talented forward coming out of Schalke. And when he went Stoke, I think he didn't kind of live up to the expectations.
Yeah.
didn't Nabry go to
Since-
Stoke?
No, it was
No,
West
West
Brom.
Brom.
West Brom, but he was
People-
under Tony Pulis.
Tony
I think.
Yeah,
Pulis,
Tony
yeah.
Pulis at West Brom.
But I feel like since then, he went to PSG, and I remember everyone was saying, how the hell did his agent hoodwink that move?
Yeah.
But he was a quality
Yeah.
backup striker.
He's also good for Cameroon as well.
Yeah,
He's done well for
Bayern.
Facts,
World Cup.
facts. And
He's
for
done well for
Bayern,
Bayern.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
here we go, look.
They actually said, all right, Lewandowski can go to summer. We won't sign a replacement. We trust Choupo, and he's actually delivered.
And they actually missed him in the first game.
I think Lewandowski's starting to show his age a little bit now, isn't he? He's looking a bit frayed,
Who's that?
Lewandowski.
I don't know, but Barcelona's a different expectation, man. I always say you can kill it at every club, but when you go to Madrid and Barca, it doesn't matter what you've done over there. Over here, it's a blank slate. Look at Rafinha. Rafinha was looking like one of the best players in the Premier League. He's gone over there. They can't stand him. So
Yeah.
it's a different kettle of fish. You
Yeah.
got to be out there, man. And you almost have to buy into
11
what
stars.
the club is with Madrid and Barca.
So what do you think they'll do with Bayern? Will do with Mane then? Because when he first went to Bayern,
They're saying they're
seemed
going
like
to
he
sell him.
was.
Hey,
He was doing
I feel
okay.
like he can come back to the Premier League. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
If he, I think he's still good enough, and I think he's still
he
young
is.
enough. And yeah, you can say maybe he hasn't lived up to expectations at Bayern this year.
Where would he
but
go?
a Premier League
But he
team
seemed
would
to
be
make a decent
smart
start, didn't he?
To pick up Mane.
So they're going to sell him.
They said, yeah, they'll probably offload him. And Tuchel, I don't think is a huge fan of that kind of back and forth between his players. So he's like, I'm getting rid. But
Who do you think would take him?
Newcastle.
I think there's a couple of Newcastle would be massive. If they secure Champions League and
Yeah,
Mane is like the experienced winner that they bring in, wow.
Yeah.
I think if Spurs have some cojones,
ain't got
I know, I hear it. I'm just throwing names in the hat, you know what I'm
I knew
saying?
he was going to say that. I was just waiting.
Hey, listen,
I was just waiting.
Mane, they're saying, come prove a point. I'm telling you.
Got to ruin the man's career now. You know what I mean?
Hey, bring your medals as well, man. We need those.
I mean, it would be if he went to somewhere like. But you got wide players already, though. Where would he play?
No, I think Son
Already got
is on
Son.
his last legs, but Son come and provide some competition for him, for me. I think if Kane is going to leave in the summer, maybe come and play in the 9 position for us. Why not? I think him coming back to the Premier League with almost like a point to prove, oh, Bayern want to write me off and think I'm too old. Cool, let me come back with something.
Does
I
anyone
would
know the
love to see
source
it.
of the beef?
Well, supposedly Sane
Tuchel
said
there's having a
some
big
not-
argument.
not
Referee
too
telling him
kind
to calm
words.
down.
I don't know the specifics of what he said exactly, but Mane weren't too happy and just
Yeah,
gave him
yeah.
a 2-piece basically. And
Two-piece with a chicken
hey
nuggets.
man, his
Bust up his lip,
with
man.
a side. I'm telling you,
Bust up his lip.
crazy.
We've seen Sane, Mane fall out with teammates before. Remember him and Salah?
But I felt like he was in the right with that one. That game, Salah was not passing to him at all, and he went off and he was like, "Why is he not passing to me?" I'm sorry, you can make that argument. Maybe it shouldn't have been so public. I like to think Mane is actually one of the most humble players.
He appears so.
Yeah,
The
that's
latest
what
He
goal
seems
for-
like a nice guy.
Has he
and
paid? He's paid a fine, right? Has he paid
Yeah,
a
he's
fine?
300 grand fine as well. That's a big fine.
even for his wages,
I saw that fine. I
that's
was
gonna
like,
hurt his pocket.
I saw that fine. I was like, hey, that's a big fine.
That is a
you know.
big fine.
300 grand.
Yeah, man, that's a lot. But
But in
I
the street, he would have got nicked.
Swept that under the carpet.
100%.
I don't know, because didn't he injure him?
Yeah, he bust up his lip.
Yeah, bust up. His
Oh, this is a Coman coming through here with a bit of pace. Can he get a good ball in?
It's terrible.
No, it wasn't a great ball.
Still got it in.
But he's still alive.
Here's Sane.
And Sane, the guy we were talking about on the ball,
What a ball as well.
defended well there by City, taken down by De Bruyne, and a chance for.
And
a
am I right
counter.
in thinking that Sane left City under a cloud, didn't he?
Well, that's the rumour, isn't it? I think someone was saying as well that apparently Pep didn't like what he was doing in his personal life, like some shit that was going down, but who knows?
Yeah, I never actually got to the bottom of why.
Yeah, apparently there was some allegations that
I think
Would you
he
take
liked to
Mane
powder
at
his nose a
Arsenal?
little bit.
yeah, you can't not take that quality.
Like if Bayern in the summer are saying, okay, look, we signed him for 25, or getting rid of him for 25, even though you got Trossard in January, you've got Martinelli there.
We're in the Champions League next year, probably, isn't it? So you need as much quality as you can get.
I like that mentality.
There's Bayern coming forward
Oh,
again.
this
That's
is
a
good.
nice little ball.
Can he
Split
put a
there.
good ball in?
That is
Come on.
Conan. There's cut back, but it's just behind, and City deal with it. Good defending by Man City in the end.
Flop.
And the ball played out to Grealish now, transfer to counter.
Should he have done better with those two
off the ball?
deliveries, King?
I think that delivery could have been better, actually.
Yeah, I think the first one as well,
Yeah.
where he overhit the pass.
Also, they just gave up. They actually could have continued for that then.
So you see what I'm saying now, Robbie, about Coman? That's two good opportunities there. One was overhit, the other one was underhit.
But I think the thing with Coleman is his final ball, yeah, you can question it, but he's always providing a threat.
Oh, he's talented.
And I like those types of players for me. It's like, as long as you're willing to drive, take
Look, the
man on,
opportunity was
create
still there.
something.
Yeah, I
But
think
you've got to have end product, though, right?
I agree. I do agree. It does have to be more consistent. But over the last couple of
think
years,
he's a
he's
good player,
shown
man.
it.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
turned up in big moments, and he's actually shown that to people, like,
Oh,
a lot
look.
of times. You're judging a bit
Stones.
harshly.
That's what you call flipping pressing, going a bit over the top with that press.
Yeah,
Now, Choupo-Moting's a big guy as well, isn't he?
yeah, he's at
Haaland
6'3",
not too
I think.
happy. Gascaretska charging in there. He's a big dude, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the worst thing is? I remember there was like one pre-season where he went from like almost skinny as me to like this unit in one summer. I said, yeah, I need to get his workout plan, you know. Someone's around the corner.
He needs to get his diet plan, not his
That's what I'm
workout
telling
plan.
you.
Workout plan, or
Bro.
go and check his.
He said the juice, yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
great.
a foul. That's got to be a yellow card now.
Cancelo
That's about the
saying-
third foul that's been left, and it is a yellow card. Who's it for Cancelo?
Yeah, leaving
Yeah.
something for his old teammates. Here's a little gift.
Is that a yellow card though? Does every foul
Yeah,
have
that
to
was a yellow
result in
card.
a yellow?
Nah,
And there's
look,
been an
he's
accumulation. That's
gone.
that's a yellow card, man. He ain't got the ball. Steps right on.
Yeah, but they
his
always
foot.
look worse in slow motion, though, don't they?
That would be painful. You don't think that would be painful?
No, it would be, but was there any intent there? Did he just mistime the
but
tackle?
yeah, he's still a foul, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
foul.
a bad
Is
foul.
Milan here? Barella gets
Barella.
a shot!
Oh,
1-0!
1-0 to Inter Milan.
My God,
Tie
what
over.
a finish.
Tie over, great finish.
What a finish.
And we are looking at a Milan semi-final. Great finish there. Inter 1-0 up against Benfica.
It's been fairly 50-50 all first 10 minutes as well, and then boom, one turn, one move, Nico Barella, top quality.
You know the mad thing about that, right? Like that, those two legs will be played in the same stadium.
That is a finish. Look at this.
It's a great finish.
Yeah, I want that more than you. Who wants a second ball? Me.
Yeah.
Come. We go again. That's desire.
That's just the cut
That's
back there.
technique. Oh, quality. Quality
goal.
all over that goal.
Right in the
I
corner.
think it's
as well.
fair to say, though,
Brilliant.
that Bayern have made the better start, right?
They made a better start, but they've not really created nothing, have they?
Well, I mean, they had two
a clear- like a
opportunities
clear-
that we just spoke about with Kings
Yeah,
and
but not a
Coleman.
clear cut.
Oh,
Laurie, we sat here yesterday watching the Chelsea-Madrid game. We said the same thing about Chelsea. Made the better start, created the chances. You don't take those chances early on, it starts to have an effect on your psyche. You almost start to
Actually,
think, can we score?
talking about that, I think in the first leg it was similar. Bayern, remember?
Yeah,
last
yeah,
week,
Bayern
they had a
started
couple of
well.
good chances.
They started well, but
I told you, City's second half is a different City. It's weird.
remember, City don't have to score.
Yeah.
They're 3-0 up, man. They can just do this, sit in formation.
Sometimes that can work against teams, you know, because you defy your natural instinct.
Yeah,
But I
not when
think,
you're 3-0
yeah,
up, man. I mean,
but I think this is why City they just wanna play like,
Consolidate.
yeah.
Not
City's
seen
still
much
doing
of
their pressing.
Grealish, has he? Or Haaland.
Yeah. Having to do a lot of work off the ball at the moment.
Oh, look. Is that a foul?
Appealing for a foul, not going to get that. It's, at the moment, City managing the game well. 30 minutes gone. They, as they say, they break the game down into sections.
Quarters.
Get through the first 15.
Oh,
And
that's
we move.
naughty there.
Nah, come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, man.
That's
Get
naughty.
up. Get up.
No,
I'm not
that's
for that.
cynical.
I'm
that
not
was.
for that. I'm not for that. No. Come on, man. Football's a contact sport. You can collide,
Yeah,
you
but you
can
can't
clash.
trip a man up off the ball.
Trip a man
surely.
hype.
Innit? You can't do that.
You hate City because 2 minutes ago he's saying, was that really a yellow card? Studs up in his ankle and he's asking if it's a foul. Come on now.
No, but that was kind of...
Come on
I
now.
like that, Kennedy. Call
Come
him out.
on.
Good.
Not having this.
Right.
Benfica are letting Inter get to grips now, man.
Benfica are gone, man. They're finished.
Yeah, that game pretty
3-0.
much done.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Funny thing is,
It's worse than them Italian teams when you're 3-0 down.
yeah, because they play without
They'll just lock
back
it off,
three as
innit?
well. They just gridlock it.
Yeah. Well, and starting to get the ball away a bit now, Bayern. This
on.
is where
Come
Manchester City can capitalise. So Bernardo Silva on the ball. Take him on, innit? He's on a yellow.
It's going to be very
Cancelo.
hard
Oh,
for them
he
to
is.
come back
He
from
is
4-0.
Absolutely cooked him.
Oh, I cooked him nice. De Bruyne. There's a chance. Keeper did well. Held on to that well, Sommer.
He had a good game last week. Jan
Started off shaky, to be fair. I thought he was actually going to cost them in certain moments, but pulled off some big saves for sure.
That's good handling. there,
He's
you know?
the Swiss international.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Always has good international tournaments, I'll give him that.
Who was he? He was a.
Mönchengladbach.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. For a long time.
Oh,
Right, here comes
shit,
Bayern coming forward
Coleman.
again.
Coleman again.
They really do need to get a goal
Kimmich.
early, but this poor
They're doing
ball.
well.
Poor ball, that's what I'm saying. They're having a lot of the ball at the moment, a lot of attacking the play, what you'd expect them to have, playing at home, but no end product at the moment. No way through. It's Haaland there just lurking.
Lurking, not twerking.
How's the DJ thing been going?
Oh man,
Busy?
good. Yeah.
Busy?
Yeah.
Good.
Got some exciting things.
When you're on the abroad stuff, that must be coming up soon, isn't it?
Not at the minute. I've got some festivals coming up. I've got Wireless. I've got Park Life.
Okay.
Oh, I've
saw
not
that
announced
as
Park
well.
Life.
Congratulations, man.
That's tomorrow.
Wireless and Park Life.
Yeah. I wasn't meant to say Park Life just yet, but I've said it now.
Big up, man. Big up, man.
Yeah, thank
Major
you.
moves out here.
Thank
Big moves,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Big moves.
I'll make
That's what we
money
like.
moves.
That's what we like.
I
That's what
make
we like to
money
hear.
moves.
Ooh. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
this is a better
momentum
run.
now. Here we
This
go.
is a better run.
Here
There's
we
a
go.
chance here. Can he bury it?
Sane!
He missed it. He's put it wide. That was a big chance there. Grow back the afro. I told you, without that afro, if you had the afro, we'd have balanced you up and you would have buried that. That should be
Yeah.
That is
1-0.
poor, though. Isn't it?
That should be 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Mane sitting there saying, you see, that's why I thump him in his mouth. Bury them chance there, you know what I mean?
You have to bury that. Look, that's on his favoured left as well.
Yeah, he should have put that away. He had time as well.
I told
See,
you
the
he
thing
don't.
is,
So
right,
did the
if he
keeper
gets
get
that-
something on it? Did Edison get a little bit on it? Got to bury that though. Even
told ya.
Pep says blowing his nose there, and Tuchel can't believe it. That you've got to, when you're trying to, come back against a 3-0 deficit.
Yep.
Those chances have to go in. Have to.
He is.
I did say, though, that Bayern...
What City come down the other end now and score?
Come on.
Oh,
Oh, gave that away.
inches.
That's the difference with Haaland this season. He would have buried that, wouldn't he? No doubt.
No question.
That's how sharp he's been.
How many goals has he got in the Champions League campaign this year? Let me check.
Loads in that
Because
as well.
I'm
Because didn't he get
convinced
2 last week, didn't he? They took him off.
Yeah, I'm convinced he could even break the record.
He's on
for
37 goals in
Haaland
total,
Champions
isn't he?
League goals.
Raj Kumar says we need a repeat of the 2010 semi-finals of Italian defensive masterclass. Would be great for football to see underdogs win against City cheats.
Ooh. He has 11.
Sorry. Who is the underdog?
Huh?
Who is the
here we
underdog?
go.
Haaland's on the way.
Come
he looked
on.
a bit offside.
Upamecano,
McCarthy's
aye.
taking him down.
Nah.
No way.
Now, if this is
No
not offside,
way.
this is a red card. It is a red card. It is a red card. Upamecano's been sent off, but hold on, is it offside?
don't
That
like
might
to
save
see-
Upamecano.
I don't like to
It
see
did
what
look
Haaland
offside.
done there as well.
It did look offside.
Wait,
he was.
I thought Upamecano
Well,
got
Haaland was
the ball.
celebrating.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Haaland was celebrating, but they will check it. Will they check this? They'll check this, won't
That
they?
is crazy.
To make sure it was offside.
I thought Upamecano got the ball.
He looked offside. He looked offside. He better hope it was offside, or he would get sent off. Or he would get sent
He's
off.
panicking.
He is panicking.
Yeah, you better get off,
They're
bro.
listening. They're checking.
Like, come on, check, man. You know that was off. You know that was off, man.
It's offside. He
You know
saved
that
him.
was offside. No.
So
red.
the
It's
red card has
offside.
been rescinded.
Well done.
And
Well done.
Upamecano has been
Well done.
saved.
Come on, man. We don't want to
You know
ruin the
what?
game 18
Kennedy,
minutes in.
I've got to say, I'm
Ooh,
disappointed.
is that offside? Is that offside? Ooh.
Look, he got the ball.
Plus it was
the
a
ball
coming
direction
together,
changed,
wasn't it?
man. He definitely touched that ball.
Is he offside?
I don't know.
I need
The
to
hand
see that
looked like he was
again
keeping
because
him
I
on there.
actually don't
Thomas
think that
Tuchel's
was
been booked
offside.
as well. As Tuchel, we know, very
Did he even
spiky.
bring him down, or was it just a coming together?
I need to see that again.
All I know is a very, very lucky guy. Very lucky. The red card was out.
Was that offside?
I didn't think that looked offside there from that angle.
They didn't check it very
They've got
thorough,
that,
did they?
don't they have to use that offside in this Fuad?
They do.
That
They
new
do.
one.
The lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
no,
do.
not the lines. You know that new one where they showed us sort of 3D the players.
Oh, that they were kind of using at the World Cup.
Yeah, don't they
I
use-
think they've
You, what was
introduced
you
it
saying? You said you was
worldwide now.
disappointed. What
I
are you
was
disappointed?
disappointed that Haaland was
Oh.
celebrating another man getting sent.
Yeah, because Haaland was celebrating it, wasn't
Yeah, come on.
he? Oh, Coman there. Oh, this is nice by him.
Oi.
And that's a foul.
Why would
Right
you
in
not
front of the
celebrate?
referee.
I'd celebrate. I'd think, yeah,
Aki.
lit, this is just 10 men now.
Celebrating getting
Sweet.
sent off.
Yeah.
Nah,
bit
I don't like to see that.
No, I won't be doing up proper.
But that's what Haaland was going.
celebrate. No, he just did a little
He
with
was-
the boys. Do you know what I mean? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. Watch it back. He did
He
a little.
didn't.
He did one of these. Look, he did a little.
No, he didn't. He walked off and he like,
No, no, chill.
He's
chill, chill.
gone.
He
Shameless.
didn't. He didn't.
Shameless.
Come on now.
I thought that's a little bit.
We expect better.
You're saying
from your
lack
players.
of sportsmanship, yeah?
Whatever.
We expect better from your players.
Right, listen, you lot are just absolutely pressed out your minds about Arsenal, so just keep
Listen,
it
I've
inside.
never
I
mentioned
just-
Arsenal.
I just don't want
I
to
said
see
we
the game
expect
ruined,
better.
Yeah,
man.
but you just hate City.
From
You're
a
hating on
superstar
City.
like
You're just
Haaland.
hating on City. Hating on
just said
City.
a superstar
City,
like
you know.
Haaland.
Hating on City.
Oh, Benfica here, potentially.
Good defending by
Nullified.
Inter Milan.
Marco.
Anyway, this is a free kick
Caramba.
in a dangerous situation. Could Choupo-Moting get his head on this one?
Listen, from red card to a goal, this would be the dream. Oh, near
Great
post.
save.
What a save.
That's a great effort.
It's a good effort, but you're not going to beat Edison from there, are you?
He tried to catch
you'd
him
be
out.
surprised
but
this
he didn't,
season.
didn't
You got to hope that someone's running in on that, maybe.
he? I think he tried to catch him out.
Yeah.
You're not beating Edison.
Hey, you almost did. Almost
Nah,
did.
man.
Stretch
dip
Armstrong, that.
Saturday as
Oh,
well.
that took a dip as well.
Dip,
Good tech. Good tech.
dip right into his hand.
You're
not
such a
beating-
hater.
You're not beating Edison from there. That's a waste of time. man.
Edison ain't
Whip
unbeatable
the
from
ball
there.
into the box, man.
I think that was a good effort.
Sane done something to your son.
Not the slow-mo legs.
Yo, you got some hatred for Sane, you know. I'm trying to think. Did he score a banger against Arsenal 18-19?
Who?
Sane.
They all have. Bayern, man. But no, they were racking up the fives, man. Remember them 5-1s? Jeez.
God, not me yawning. Jeez Louise. Like that.
Remember they beat us 5-1 in Bayern and at home.
But then you had the merry
my
trip to
God.
Munich once upon a time as well, didn't you?
Huh?
You had the merry trip to Munich once upon a time as well, didn't you? Will you beat them?
Yeah, we beat them, but when we beat, it didn't really.
Oh, God, I
didn't
don't
really
like
count for
that much,
this.
you know what I mean?
Nice away day, you know what I mean?
That's what it used to be in a way. Oh, it's a chance.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
deflection,
That was
and
a
that's
mess.
gonna. Is that corner? No.
That was
straight into
another
hands.
poor ball from Coleman there.
22 minutes gone.
I'm starting to think this lot are definitely going to score
3-0
after
up.
I said 2-0.
3-0 up, and everything's still comfortable at the moment for Man City.
Just had a nice super chat come in from
You think
Nate
he's
as
comfortable
well.
there?
I don't think so. I think Bayern Munich are
No, I
really
don't think
pressing.
it's
I think they're
comfortable.
doing really
Read that
well.
one,
Nate H.
Nate
Robbie,
H.
read the definition of bottling for us. Laurie had that the other day. Actually, Laurie did send me that. the
I
other
did
day,
send
so
it,
I
yeah.
could see
I
it.
can send it again if you want. But I was saying to Robbie today that, to me, and this is even not Arsenal notwithstanding,
Yeah,
the term bottling, like the term legend,
yeah.
are the two most overused words in the football,
In football.
lexicon. Like, if you lose a game to a team you're expected to beat, you bottled it. If a guy has 2 good games on the trot, he's a legend.
Are you
Yeah.
saying all that basically just to try and get out of saying
No,
Arsenal
I'm
didn't
not.
bottle
I-
it?
Anyways,
Arsenal
bottling, the
notwithstanding.
definition of bottling is,
Go on.
according to the English
Oh, this
dictionary.
good.
Oh, let me see
Can he
this
get the
attack
cross in?
first. Let's see this attack.
Oh.
That's a good ball.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
good ball chance here for.
Finish it!
That's terrible. That's
That
terrible.
was bottling it. Go on.
That was bottling. To not do something because you do not feel brave enough.
Oh, yeah. Bottling it.
No.
So you would.
So when we played West
That is
Ham,
what bottling
so was
it
that
means,
West Ham?
yeah.
Yeah.
so when we
was that,
played West Ham, did you see players that I
No, I don't think you bottled
shirking
it.
out of tackles?
I don't think you bottled
didn't
it.
want the ball.
No, not
Did
at all.
you see that? You didn't, did you?
What's that?
Arsenal, when we played West Ham, did you see players shirking out of tackles? Did you see players
No.
not wanting the ball? Did you see players giving up? That is the definition of bottling.
So,
Giving up
yeah,
it-
the
it-
definition of bottling.
If you say that the pressure can affect
Listen,
then fine.
That's bottling.
Bottling is a stretch.
You're using the dictionary verbatim. When people use it talking amongst football
Yeah, it's
fans,
more
Yeah, but
like
it's
a
not-
slang
it's more of a
word.
colloquial
Yeah, but that's-
slang
that-
term.
Yeah.
Of saying,
Exactly.
hey,
And that's
you
my
had
point. It's
something
used
in your
too
hands,
loosely.
and you didn't have the cojones
If you want
to
the
finish
correct-
the
No,
job.
no, it's not that. It's
It is
nothing
that.
to do with
That is what
so
bottling
comes
means.
Grealish. Let's see what Grealish does here.
Oh. If you want the correct term for
You're
what
trying
you
to
did,
go by dictionary
it's,
to get
it's
out
not
of people
bottling,
saying
it's,
you didn't
it's
bottle
flop.
it. You lose this title, you
We threw
bottle
it away.
mate.
Flop is the word.
Yeah, but you're Tottenham fans. so
I know,
you're gonna
yeah.
say-
How
It's-
dare you?
How
How dare you use the word bottle?
Experience,
How dare you?
speakers.
How dare you?
Yeah, experience.
How dare you?
I can tell you.
Talk about your own
So
tour.
let me tell
Talk
you.
about your own.
Let me tell you what happens.
Get your hands off me.
Can we
Talk
just-
about your own club.
Can we just check the definition of flopped? I think flopped is more accurate. Just
We
Google
threw it away. We threw it
Just
away.
Google
Yeah.
flopped.
We didn't bottle it.
What's the difference?
Bottling it is what you lot did
What did you
against
do?
Bournemouth on Saturday.
No,
That was
you see,
bottling it.
But name me a time.
was that then?
Okay,
All right,
so, so,
what
so
were
if
you-
we're going to use the verbatim version of bottling,
Oh, this is a great
have
skill
Spurs
here.
bottled?
So if when you come to the Etihad, yeah,
say that
and
again.
you lose, is that bottling it?
No.
No, what I'm saying is,
Depends.
Depends on
did
the
you see
performance.
Because if that turn,
when we played Liverpool,
Liverpool,
and when we played West Ham, I'm
Yeah.
sure you saw both those games. Did you see players in that Arsenal team that A, didn't want the ball, B, was shirking out of tackles,
There's a-
and
there's the
C,
thing.
had given up?
Oh yeah, he was.
Did you see any of those things on display? Exactly.
Nobody
You
said
didn't.
that. Nobody
You
said
didn't.
that. Nobody
So-
said that though.
To use the word bottling it, I mean,
So then, would you be?
Oh, this
if
is
we're going by what
Bernardo
you're,
Silva here.
he is cooking.
Spinning a
Cancelo.
web. Done brilliant crossing.
If we're going by
Right.
your logic, Laurie,
Yeah.
have then Arsenal fans been using the term bottling wrongly for Spurs all these
All
years?
No, listen. listen
No, wait, let him answer that. Have they,
football
have they,
fans.
yes
As I
or
said-
no, been
as I
using
said.
that? No,
As
using
I-
your
no,
logic.
hang on.
I need a yes or no answer.
No,
It's
no,
a yes or no
it's as simple as
question.
that. As
It's
I
a yes
said.
or no question.
You say it's not as simple?
It's that simple. I
in
made
the-
it black
in the-
and white
in the
for you.
football
You gave
lexicon-
me. You said to me
in the
that's the
football
term of
lexicon,
bottling. You've been
that
using it wrong
word
then.
is so overused. It's devoid of any meaning anymore.
So
Listen,
when you
last-
were using it for Spurs, it had meaning, but when it's used
No,
on
but you invented the
it's
meaning.
devoid. Oh, you see, so now,
You invented
see,
it.
you don't like. I got them. I got them.
You invented it. Right?
You see it.
So what we're saying is, so if we don't win the title, right? If we push City all the way to the
come
end,
Push
on.
City hype.
Come on,
It was
come on,
in your
come on, come on,
hands.
come on.
no, but
Push
City,
City hype. It was in your
look, come on.
hands.
Let's go.
You was not.
Oh, just wide there.
When,
Fucking hell,
when,
man.
when West Ham was on the fixture list,
City one
you
of the-
saw that as a green W. You didn't even. You was looking ahead to City, thinking that might be where we drop points. You didn't look at West Ham and think
Yes, I
we
did.
might drop 2 points there. You didn't. Maybe
Actually,
Liverpool
I
at
did.
Anfield, you thought would drop points. That's why people are saying
I
bottle.
said
in a
to
game,
everybody,
and it's the
right,
same
Robbie will
thing
tell
last
you.
year, top 4 when you played Brighton, Palace, Newcastle.
That year we
Spurs.
bottled it.
Oh
But
yeah,
that,
you
that
see,
year we bottled
you're
it.
doing the
But
same
no,
thing
no,
this year.
No, but listen
You're
to what,
doing the
listen to
same
what I'm
thing.
saying. So when Man City went to Nottingham Forest and drew 1-1, did they bottle it?
Say that again. When Man City.
When Man
Nah,
City,
they didn't bottle
when
it.
Man City, exactly.
What are you talking about?
Man City, the week after beating us,
Yeah.
right? So now they've moved ahead of us, right?
But the title wasn't in their hands.
No, hold on, they moved ahead of us, right? And then they went the next week and they drew 1-1
Yeah.
at Nottingham Forest. Did they bottle it?
You're
No.
removing context. No, they didn't. Because the title wasn't in their hands. They haven't been top of the table all
No, but the
season.
title- the
they
title's-
haven't been
the
called the
title's
best
not-
footballing team.
the
They
ti-
haven't told me that they are the best team in the league this year, hands down. Cool, you have been. But guess what? If now City, who's been going through transition, Pep, who he doesn't know. He doesn't know. You know why I say
They've got-
transition?
they've got
They
the
were,
best-
they were
transition.
laughing at the back four. They were laughing at Rico
laughing
Lewis
at the
coming
back
in.
four?
People were saying, "Oh,
Who was
Haaland ain't
laughing?
gonna."
Maybe you were laughing.
I'm just saying the fans out there were
If
laughing
it weren't,
and
listen,
saying,
if
"City
it
are in
weren't,
transition."
if it weren't for Arsenal, yeah, if it weren't for Arsenal this season, if it weren't for Arsenal this season, there would be no Premier League, right? It'd be just City would have just
Agreed.
run away with it.
Agreed, but-
with
Because
ease.
every other team
no
is that
club
bad.
even has the right to
So
talk about
Kennedy,
that bottling.
if
Right?
we
You don't even know
weren't
near
close,
it.
Say again.
and say you was to win the
Uncomfortable.
title on goal difference on the last
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
is that Arsenal bottling it?
Nah, that's
ridiculous.
Arsenal doing the best that they could, but ultimately
Exactly.
we won.
Ultimately, the better
that
team.
again? If you took them,
If we go neck and neck with City and somehow
Well, let's see
lose
what
out on the
let's see
final
what
day-
Bayern
Oh,
can do from here. This situation, he's
Penalty.
gone
But I
down.
think let me
That's
just
not a penalty.
explain from my perspective here. I think what Fuad is trying
That
to
looked
say,
like a
yeah.
penalty to me.
Tuchel is still.
I think
Still
what Fuad
arguing.
is trying to say is that if, for example, it gets very close and then City win the league based on goal difference, yeah, and then people are saying Arsenal bottled it, I think that comes down to the fact that you may have played a certain amount of games that have put you in that position to lose, that you actually were fully equipped
Oh, that was
to
nice
win
skill.
and didn't do what you needed to do, and that is what Fuad classes as bottling it.
and,
Am
and
I
the
right?
thing is this, yes,
Yeah.
because City are still in the
He's
Champions
making
League.
it a very
Wait.
generic term.
No, I'm not. I'm saying City are still in the Champions League. City are still in the FA Cup. They're even playing extra games. You've been knocked out of all of those. The path is clear for you. One game a week. You should.
got a
You're
much
fully
bigger
rested
squad than
7
us.
days a week.
They've got a
So
much bigger
you
squad
have
than
no excuse to say when it was in your hands, we're now going to throw this away.
We have got a bigger squad. You've got the youngest squad or second
Literally.
youngest squad.
Listen,
Come
and
on.
then
there's
reinforcements
Bayern
in
coming in
January.
again.
It's all Bayern at the moment. They should really have scored. Should have had a penalty a minute ago as well. We
That
were
wasn't a
talking
penalty.
there.
That wasn't a penalty.
I've seen them given.
That wasn't a penalty.
The referee
Anyway, as I
bottled
said,
it.
how dare you? They even changed the word
referee
bottle.
bottled
They even changed the word bottle to Spursy.
This is my favorite.
Change the word bottle to
This is my
Spursy.
favorite thing. Yeah, is
Yeah?
I reckon every time I say it, it gets on Arsenal fans' nerves even more because they're like, how can the Spurs fans? But I'm just saying.
No, because
the
you
truth.
can't. I mean,
I'm just saying the truth. Be objective about it.
I am.
Remove the fact that I'm a Spurs fan and just listen to the words.
no,
I'm
we haven't
saying.
bottled it. Not yet, anyway.
Shall I tell you what it is as well?
No, moving the
Let's be
goalposts.
honest, right? There are a lot of a lot of non-Arsenal fans, right? A lot of them, and I would include my dear friend Fuad in this as well. They cannot wait for Arsenal to
They're
slip
scared.
up. So what it is, they've got a certain narrative that they want to run with,
No, they're scared.
and anything that will somehow prove that narrative, they want to run with it. So
No,
we've got one to
Laurie,
get
what it is, let's be real. Someone like, for instance, someone with Fuad, he's scared. He is so scared at the moment. Because
shook.
he's looking at it, he's saying,
Shook.
he's like, we've had the best 5 to 6 years ever
Yeah.
in the history of Tottenham with our best players, Harry Kane, Son, that, and we never won it. And these men now are just going to come, right?
But do you know what I
Arteta's like,
also-
we're going to win it. It can't have that. He's scared.
Mind you, I must
he's
admit, it's a bit like when they was in the Champions League final and they lost.
You were scared.
I was
No,
a bit
when
scared.
we got to that final,
And
you
when
were
you
scared.
lost,
You were thinking,
we said
oh,
he
whoa,
was
scared.
whoa. You was bricking it.
I was scared, yeah.
Listen, it's fine. I'm scared as I'm not gonna lie. You not winning a title is one of the worst things to ever happen.
But you know what I
haven't seen
think-
that for almost 20 years. I'm like, yo, this is a fantastic.
But you know
thing.
what?
I've been watching you lot drown, get in the mud with us. All of a sudden,
God.
you lot aren't even competing
What
for
if we
titles.
win?
You're worrying about,
What if we
we
win?
finish above you. I'm like, Arsenal fans are worried about finish above us. They used to compete for titles. I'm like,
But listen-
and now we don't
And now
talk
you're
about it.
back there. That's why it's concerning.
to-
Aside from the Spurs fans,
Ooh.
though, yeah, I think a lot of that can also come down to the fact that it's like Arsenal, you ain't even been in the running to get this, and like Liverpool have been trying 4 times, and then you
Yeah.
lot are just going to rock up and take it. It's just a bit like, no, this cannot be,
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is not allowed.
That's who I think
That's
is
true as
even
well.
more annoyed than Spurs
Yeah.
fans. Like, I think Spurs fans are just worried from like a banter perspective and rivalry, but Liverpool are actually like, hold
It's
on.
like, are you joking?
We have fought
Yeah.
blood, sweat, tears. We have mustered every penny we have in the bank.
And then you lot come snatch it first time. No.
Yeah, and United fans as well, because they're like, we spent a lot of money on
Yeah.
this. Anyway, Grealish coming forward here. Don't know what he was doing with that pass though.
wild.
Let me go through a few of these super chats that have been coming in. Nate H says, Robbie, breakfast special, waffles with maple syrup. What's that?
He's calling you a waffler.
Oh, okay.
Or one of us. One of us.
JP
Is,
says,
one of us is a waffler.
Spurs blamed a lasagna for not making the top 4.
Hey, Chef
Scores-
Wenger. Chef
Scores
Wenger, we
music.
know what you did, Chef Wenger.
Fuad has you there. Arsenal fans are moving goalposts. Says Shaw's music. And S says, Fuad, by your definition of bottling, City have 2, as it's been in City's hands as well after they beat us, which is very true. And then they went the next week and drew with Forest.
you know-
Bottled it at Forest. That is actually true, because when they beat us, it was in their hands.
I love that he brought up the Forest game because I'll tell you now, yeah.
When
this season
similar to the West Ham.
when this season is looked back on,
Is that not similar to the West Ham?
No, it's not. Because I'm telling you now, when this season is looked back on,
Nice,
Robbie,
man.
that Forest game is going to be the one where everyone realised it clicked for City. Go and watch that Forest game back here with Haaland. The
Yeah.
whole system went. The movement, the speed they were playing at,
But you watch a lot of their games.
mate,
don't
I'm a football head, bruv. I'm telling you, I watch everything.
you? Apart from
City-
you watch it apart from your own team.
Nah, I watch my own team as well
what
with
did it click?
pain behind the
Did the
pillow.
ball- did that click?
Oh my
No,
god.
it didn't. Listen, I have no shame talking about my
I told
club.
expressions, you know.
Look
I
at
said to
it. You
him.
see how he was
I
flipping
told
back
him.
to Spurs?
I'm just
I
making
got
sure-
Robbie on roast
I'm just
today.
making sure. I'm making sure you're watching your own team.
I am.
Phil
but
had to wind up, you gotta
That was
remember.
the day, yeah, where I was like, hold on.
Oh.
Pep is a genius, you know.
They've run
I
into
think
each other. Oh, this is good.
one more pass. Oh, he's fluffed it, man.
Do you know the thing is about
That
This
was
is,
the
this
game
is
that I
bottling
felt
it.
like
This is
clicked.
bottling
Since
it.
that-
They're not following through with their play. They're just doing get really close, and then just fuck it up. Like, come on
yeah,
now,
and I can
that's
see
bottling
City
it.
scoring. I can see City scoring because you
Why
know.
did I go Yorkshire then? I said you get right close, and then full feet.
City since that game though have been top tier. That
Mm.
Forest game. So in all honesty, I like.
There's a
the
goal.
coach.
There's a goal.
Oh,
Oh,
my
it nearly
God.
fell to Haaland.
I think he might have been
He's appealing
offside
for a
there as well.
handball.
I think he might have been offside.
Oh, it's offside. Yeah, you're right. What is it then? Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what's he done now?
what's he given? Is it a
No
handball?
way. No way.
Hmm?
Yeah,
He's given a
handball.
penalty. Handball. He's
No,
given a
what?
penalty.
Whoa,
That's what I
Come
said.
on,
It
man.
looked like a penalty, and it's Upamecano again
Let me see this shit. Let me
having
see, let me
another
see, let me see, let me
absolute
see.
nightmare. And Tuchel is into the 4th officials there, and it is a penalty
Let me see.
to Manchester City,
looked
and this will be game
incredibly
over.
harsh.
Let me see.
That looked very harsh, man.
Upamecano, he's got his hands behind the back, but then he moves his hand out. That's
Did it even touch his arm?
That touched the bottom of his elbow.
Let me see.
he has it behind his back, but then he moves his arms out.
That's bozo. I'm sorry.
That is harsh.
No,
really
I'm sorry.
touched it.
If
very
you've got your
harsh.
arms behind your back, keep your arms behind your back. Like, what the hell are you
It's
doing?
almost like
Listen. The rules are the rules.
By the way,
It was
Benfica
harsh,
just got
but
one
the rules
back.
are the rules.
Benfica
Oh,
just
shit.
got a goal back in the game against Inter Milan. So it's Haaland with the penalty. Haaland to take the penalty. And this effectively will be the end of the tie, I think.
I'm not even going to get nervous.
Well,
for
it's
this one,
exactly
really.
what I was just saying, isn't it?
You know what the weird thing as well?
I hear
The
it.
referee
Listen.
actually looks like Leandro Trossard.
I hear it. It was. It was harsh, but then same time the
What a
rules.
header
The rules
as
are the
well.
rules.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, just
You
that
see
Benfica
that?
goal there.
Just-
Great header, isn't it?
Oof.
Great
Look at the
header.
ref.
You had his hand it is a handball when you think
It
about
is,
it.
Yeah, man.
Because you've got your hands behind your back.
And then you move them.
Upamecano's had an absolute mirror, isn't he?
Both games
In
now.
both games, man.
Not
It was
playing
a
for the
very, very,
Romans.
very light. Oh, stunning.
Oh, go
We didn't
on.
need to zoom in on that snot rag
Get
then.
that snot out.
It's your player.
I know. I'm snotty at the minute.
Right, Haaland.
I see what
He
you
never
did.
misses penalties. Mind you, I said that about Saka the other day.
How did that
We need to talk
takes-
about that in a minute,
exactly.
actually.
Let's
we
take
need
a
to
deep
talk
breath.
about that in a
Defining moment
minute.
in your season.
Right, here comes Haaland on his left foot. They're trying all kind of things there. Goretzka.
What's going on?
Right, they're trying to cheat.
He does look a
man.
bit like Trossard, doesn't he?
Doesn't it?
He's fuming.
Hey, any shaky decisions now, we know why. That might be Trossard, you know.
Right, here comes Haaland to make it 4-0 on aggregate to Manchester City and effectively end the tie. Haaland! He's put it over the bar! What is going on? The curse of the penalties continues.
The curse of Robbie.
What is going on? He
And I've
never
got a
misses
question
them.
for Kennedy. Did he bottle it?
Yeah, he did. Listen, I'm not even
Wow,
honest. I don't know
that
why.
shocked
I don't know
me.
why Bayern
That
Munich
reminds
fans
me-
are celebrating.
That reminds me of the Harry Kane one at the World Cup.
Hey.
That was a
It's
mad
very
foot.
similar technique. Very similar technique.
Yeah. Why are Bayern Munich fans celebrating, bro? It's still
Wow.
3-0 down.
Nah, that's a nasty miss,
That's a
man.
poor penalty
That was
by
poor.
He missed the
Haaland.
Yeah.
target completely as well.
That was a bottle
Look
jump.
at Pep. Pep couldn't
But
believe
look,
it. And
they're
here
going down the
comes
other end to score.
Bayern coming down the other end.
Shit, Dan.
I cannot believe Haaland missed that. It must got to be the first penalty I've seen him miss. For City, anyway.
It'd be great. No disrespect, Kennedy. It'd be great if Bayern scored now for the game.
At least we still
No,
got a
I
game.
hear it, I hear it.
Because the game would have
Come
been
on.
over.
Not good for me, but good for you.
Haaland's going to get mad now.
There you go.
Haaland versus Upamecano
Aye.
1-on-1. That's not a wise move, is it?
I'm telling
They
you.
better double up that, man. That is not wise, bro. He may have won that battle, but I don't fancy him on the others.
Do you think the penalty was harsh, though?
It's a penalty. He's got his hand behind his back.
It's
then
what it is, yeah.
That's it. Put your hands behind his back, then move it back.
I'm sorry, that's a bozo moment from Upamecano there.
He's
Haaland
been
missing the
listen.
target,
He's
though.
been
That's a
lucky
shock
twice
to me.
now. You know, he's
Coleman.
caught life today.
Oh, good ball.
Sane
That's a
over-
poor
he
touch.
overran it. He
Poor
overran it.
touch there by Sane.
He's-
Right.
There we go.
Give it chair on the edge.
Oh,
Skies it. They've been very poor.
After
Bayern have had their chances, you know.
They have,
just
but
haven't
after
taken
these
them.
balls,
clear
honestly.
cut, no, I mean,
Yeah,
look,
but they won't take them.
clear cut.
After these balls are going to be in the back
That's
garden when we go
bad.
How
outside.
clear do you want it, other than tap-ins? They've had chances.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're all from the edge of the box.
They've, what have they had one on target?
No,
Look how happy the Bayern fans are. Cancelo, look at the way he's celebrating.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
A little
you might be
hater.
coming back in the
That's
summer,
why
bro.
he's not coming back. He's cancelled, not Cancelo. Done, man.
That was lovely by Edison.
He's a snake.
Do you think Goretzka, because Goretzka was engaging in some mind games, do you think that might have had an effect?
Nah.
Do you think he bottled it?
Yeah.
City coming forward again. The stats, Kennedy, by the way. Bayern have had 2 shots, and City no shots so far in the game. Sorry, correction. 5
Bayern Munich-
shots. 5 shots to Bayern.
One on
2 on
target.
target.
Oh, 2 on target. I thought it
City
was 1.
4 shots, none on target.
Shit, then.
But here comes City coming forward.
Well,
Grealish. Can't believe he missed that penalty. That was a real shock.
Yeah.
City are not playing well, though.
You know what he's going to do now, innit?
I don't think it's that they're not playing well. I think it's that they're just not playing
You know what Haaland's gonna
exciting.
do now, right?
Yeah.
Hat trick.
Do you know what I mean? They're just on defence,
about
like they're
to-
not.
unleash hell on these lot in the second half. Watch.
It's one of those where they know they got the cushion.
That's it. So it's like, let's just maintain rather than try and do the most. They don't need
I'm
to.
sure they can go up a gear if they need to.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Second
Haaland
half, they
versus
will.
Holding soon. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, bring it on, man.
Bring it on.
Bring it on, yeah. Notice I didn't say that. Said it quietly, you know what I mean? Shoals Music says, Robbie, interesting question. If Arsenal finish second and United fourth with the Carabao Cup, assuming they don't win the FA or Europa, who's had the better season? To me, right?
To you.
To me, yeah. If Arsenal push City all the way, finish second, I would have rather have had that season than just winning a Carabao Cup.
Oh yeah.
For the United, I said this earlier on when we was doing the show, Laurie.
Third in the cup, though.
Right? For me, I can understand for United, the Carabao Cup was good because like a turning point. They haven't won a trophy for a while. It's a brand new manager in Ten Hag.
Yeah.
It's sort of like we're going again. But let's be real. For the bigger teams, man. If you won the Carabao Cup because you haven't won a cup for ages, I get it. But for me, if Arsenal would have finished the season with a Carabao Cup and that's it.
No, I'm with you.
But
I wouldn't swap winning a Carabao Cup and finish fourth for our season, which would be we'd still get into Europe and we've pushed it all the way. And I've seen that my team is once again, for the first time in about 15 years, challenging for titles.
But
that's where I want to listen. I've always said this over the years, right? It's very hard to win a Premier League title, but I want to see my team challenging for it. And normally we get to like flipping,
this
you
is
know,
good.
April,
Need a good ball now.
March, we're done out here, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh,
Sane.
Good
Oh my God.
Can he finish it now? He can't.
Shit, though. Another
move,
shot on
though.
target.
It was a lovely move, but he couldn't. Coman straight at the keeper.
I hear you, but I always think the thing is the progression you make in this season is not always guaranteed continuity next season. Now, obviously, granted, with your team, you've got a lot of youngsters, so
young
more than
players,
likely
man.
it will.
Yeah.
But the other teams could also improve in that
True,
situation.
but I'm seeing my team challenge for it.
I hear that. But
Challenge for
me,
titles.
if
I've
you
not
said, like,
seen my team.
Second,
we've won FA Cups.
Second and nothing. Or
No. Listen, we've won FA Cups.
Yeah, but
we've
this
won.
season.
We've won FA Cups in recent seasons.
no.
We've won. You know what I mean? We've been to the final of.
So if at the
League
start,
Cup-
of the season,
you know what I mean?
I said to you, you'll be involved in a title race, but you'll finish second with nothing, or you'll finish fourth, you'll still get Champions League and a Carabao Cup.
No,
What would you have taken?
I'd
What
rather
would you have taken?
The
Start of the
second.
season.
I want to challenge. I want to challenge to win the league.
I don't know. I think
I
start of the
wanna-
season
I
you would
wanna-
have said silverware and I get Champions League back.
No.
I'll take
I want to
regardless.
see. I want to see for so many years. You could go back and watch old videos on AFTV. One of the things that I've moaned about, I've said, you know what? It's hard to win a league, but I want to see my team challenge, man. It's been so long since I've seen Arsenal. At this moment in time, we don't know who's going to win the league. Will it be Arsenal? Will it be City?
But then
that's what I want to see
you
from my
already
team.
know at the start of the season the disappointment of losing that title is going to come as well. And I think it's even more painful in the fact that you've led it most of the way.
Sane
I
again,
think
man.
I've had a
finishing
great-
fourth, you get your Champions League football back, which you haven't had in years. You get a cup as well, Carabao Cup. When was the last time Arsenal won the Carabao Cup?
Carabao Cup.
Truthfully, when was the last
What was
time
Sane
Arsenal
even
won it?
Little
thinking
tin
with
pot
that,
cup, man.
really?
I don't even know, man. I'm not really
That's
interested in
what
the
I'm
Carabao
saying.
Cup.
But
Are you?
just added to the
Are you
accolade.
interested in the Carabao Cup?
Of course, it's a cup.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in your case, I get it. Yeah.
You're acting like now you all of a sudden you don't care about them cups.
No,
but then later
FA
on you'll come and
Cup-
tell me FA is a major
Cup,
honour.
No, FA Cup, I'll be upset.
Bro,
Listen,
it's silverware,
I love the
silverware.
FA Cup. That's a big cup.
I don't know.
Carabao Cup.
I think either way, second and fourth.
Carabao Cup, any cup
second
I'm
and
in,
fourth, you still lost
any
the
cup
title.
I'm in, I want to win. So Carabao Cup,
Yeah.
I want to win that. But you know, FA
I was gonna
Cup.
say you might want to ask him.
FA Cup. Who's that? Flex?
You might want to ask him actually. Ask him.
No, Flex, I'm live on here, you know. Oh, you know I'm live on here? Oh, he's got upset now. He's got upset about it. All right, let me put you on speaker. Hold on. All right, hold on. Yeah, what are you saying?
Yeah, you put me on speaker. I've just finished a press conference here in lovely Seville. You know what I mean, 28 degrees in the evening. I thought, let me just tune into DR, see what the score is and all that. And he's still talking this nonsense about the better season and all this rubbish. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm here with Josh, yeah, and even Josh said he would have... Listen, let me tell you something now, yeah? Nobody remembers losers. Nobody remembers the season that Arsenal oh, they nearly won the league or they
Yeah, they
finished
almost
second. Nobody
got it.
cares. Nobody
You didn't say that when we won the FA Cup, did you? You didn't say that season. When we won the FA Cup that season, oh, it's only the FA Cup and thing.
Here's the thing.
League Cup is a tin pot cup. Let's be real.
No.
For Man United to be gassing yourself up about a League Cup
No one's gassing.
in which hold on, in which you beat. Hold on, who did you beat? Who did you beat? No, all right. Let me ask you a question. Who did you beat? Who did you beat to win the Carabao Cup?
We beat easy teams, yeah.
Who did you beat?
We beat easy teams.
Name them for us. Can you name them for me?
We beat easy teams.
Can you name them for me?
Easy teams.
Can you name just for the just
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
just for
We went
hold on. Can I ask you just
Nobody cares. Look,
just for the sake of the viewers? Can you name out the teams you? Just for the sake of the viewers.
And I would much rather have a season where I win a cup,
look at
yeah,
that.
and I finish
Kingsley
in the
Coman,
top
take it
four,
down.
than saying, oh, I was.
Oh, by the way, wait, hold on.
I did it
Is
wrong.
Bayern coming forward? Bayern got a chance. This could be a goal.
Choupo!
They fluffed
No.
it. Chance again on the wall, and Bayern
Great
have
defending
not scored.
from
They
City.
should have scored there.
Absolutely
That's another one of the chances that they've had. Good defending by City. Sorry.
They ain't coming
Continue.
Flex, you're
Do
spitting.
you know what it is with this thing, yeah? Because I actually think, obviously, Arsenal having a great season, right? Can't deny that. But the thing of saying, like, you're saying that you'd rather know that you can push
Oh,
City,
Haaland's fighting.
toe to toe and all that, yeah.
Haaland's always fighting.
But here's the thing: you went from fifth to challenging. So if you win the Carabao Cup, right, and fourth, by Arsenal's metric, why can you not look at that and say, well, we can compete? They just went from fifth to nearly first. So
Now you know what it is with me. Listen, I'm gonna be. Let me just finish. I'm gonna be real straight, and I'm being absolutely honest there, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely honest. I want to see my team challenging again. My team, Arsenal, has not challenged for a Premier League title in about 15 years. We've not challenged. We've got nowhere near it, right? So I want to see us challenge, and that's why for me personally, and listen, I don't speak for every Arsenal fan, but for me personally, the Carabao Cup, I'm sorry, if that was way at the end of the season, it doesn't matter to me. We've won FA Cups and things like that. You know, I want to see my team challenging, and that's what I've seen this year.
But here's my thing, though.
And actually, if you listen to what I said I understand it as far as Man United are concerned.
Yeah, fair enough. But what I'm saying is, what's weird to me is, when Tottenham was finished second, all I heard Arsenal fans say was, "But what did you win?" But they challenged.
Now, hold on, wait a minute, Flex. They finished third.
The goal. The Chelsea season he's talking about.
Third.
The Chelsea season he's talking
But what I'm
about.
saying is,
Look at
Third.
I can't deal with this.
did they not finish higher than you for like?
Yes, they did.
How many seasons?
Yes, they did.
So what I'm saying is, what you said to them in that moment, when they were winning the Champions League every year but not winning a trophy, you said,
But we won. No, but there's this different.
winning anything.
No, but that's different. That's different because we won FA Cups. Right, because they
won something.
No. It's a different. I feel it's different, right? When it comes to like Tottenham, because they haven't won a trophy for about 20 odd years. It's different with Arsenal. We've won FA Cups.
It's still progress.
What we Arsenal fans want to see our team challenging for the Premier League. Not just every year we're in it, and by the time we get to February, the season's over. That's what it's been like for us. That's why, you know what I mean? I'm just, honestly.
Would you take nearly winning it every year? To say,
No, of course not. Of course not. I don't want to keep nearly winning it every year. Of course not. But I'm happy with my season this season because I'm watching my team challenge for the Premier League. Right? Which, by the way, a couple of weeks ago, you lot said you were challenging for the Premier League as well. And where are you now?
Never came out.
Anyway, stop ringing me and concentrate on your game.
A couple of weeks ago, you told me it was a blessing in disguise being out the
Right.
Europa.
By the way, let me ask you a question. If you don't win that Europa League game tomorrow, will you ring up the show and say you bottled it?
Well, I know what the term bottled it means.
Real facts. Real facts.
Listen, you should be supporting Arsenal, man. You don't want Kennedy and his City fans winning the treble.
What else is in the league?
You don't want to win the treble. Right?
Hello
So,
and welcome
you know
to
what I mean?
another episode of We're Meant to Be Talking About the Champions League game between Bayern Munich and Manchester City. Well, actually, we're talking about Arsenal again.
Or I'm going to go and get in customer for talking about too much Arsenal. Well, listen, enjoy. When so you was at the press conference?
Yeah, we just spoke to Erik Ten Hag and Christian Eriksen. Just got some good questions to them.
Oh, brilliant.
Just put that up now.
So that's tell everybody where they'll be able to find that.
Yes, get onto United View. You can go check that out. Full press conference and the questions as well, and obviously all the reaction tomorrow from the players as well and managers. So yeah, big up, man.
Okay, well listen, great work, man. Don't bottle it tomorrow. Yeah. See you later. All right, bye.
I'll tell the truth.
Later. Flex there. See, they're rattled. Man's ringing me all the way from Seville.
He was telling the truth. That's why he
All the way from
heard the lies.
And by the way,
burning.
by the way, Kennedy, it's not me, it's him. He started it, and that guy there with that question. And I'm not answering no more of those questions
Great
again.
super chat. Well done.
Right? It's got to half time. It's 0-0. Happy?
Yeah.
It's in the bag now, isn't it?
Not necessarily. I mean, no, it is. I don't know why I said not necessarily. I mean, I'm confident. I feel like if we keep playing like this, it's a little bit boring to watch. It's not as exciting, but, you know.
And Haaland missing that penalty. Wow.
I know, that was wild. That was bottling it. We love that term. Listen, I feel like if Bayern Munich keep pressing like they are, they're definitely going to get,
out.
they're definitely going to get, no, I feel like they're definitely going to get a goal. But, yeah. Also, you're not going to kick the ball out of Gundogan's hand like that. Who do you think you are? If I was there, I'll be on the pitch now, going sick. Just know that. We're not doing this. Because this is why I couldn't be a footballer. I'll be getting banned. I can't be doing this. I'll be losing my licence and all that. If I was a boxer, I can't cope. So yeah.
I don't think the best City have turned up yet, but City, I think, will be happy.
I don't think it's. Sorry to interrupt. I don't think it's about the best City turning up. I think it's a different City than what you've been seeing. I think they're just not playing as exciting as you would like as a spectator, but actually they're doing what they need to do.
That's what they need this game to be. They need this game to be boring, to be dull.
That's what I'm saying. They just need to do what they need to do.
I think in the first half,
they're killing it off.
Had they scored that penalty, they would have just coasted. Probably would have made the kind of 4-style subs that he made against Leicester on the weekend.
Yeah.
But Bayern Munich started, I thought, the first 10-15 minutes like 100 miles an hour. As we said, that's what they needed to come out and do.
Yeah.
Not getting that Sane chance, I think, could have cost them massively. I think
They've had a couple of chances. That Sane, they had one near the end of the half as well.
Yeah.
Listen, Edison has done very, very
Bayern
well.
have been much the better side.
Oh, they have 100%, and I think Edison's done incredibly well.
Up to the good.
Yeah.
You think that they may have squandered their opportunity to get back in it now, but you know what? If they get a goal early in the second half, then it's
A goal.
A goal.
You didn't get a grill.
What you got in your mind, Laurie?
I was waiting for someone else to say it. I was thinking, what?
So listen.
Listen, Edison saved
They've
our
had
lives,
10
didn't he?
shots compared to City's 4.
Yeah.
4 on target. City have had none, including that very extraordinary penalty.
Yeah. Edison, man of the match.
So that free kick
so
is
in a way, not that much has changed, does it? Let's be honest. It's still finely balanced.
Yeah, I think so, it's City. You know, they'll be very happy. You know, what I mean, they're cruising out.
Listen, they've defended really well.
I don't know about cruising, man, because they've not. You know, as Kennedy said, they're not playing well. So you can't.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying Robbie said that.
Oh.
Can you see him getting
cruising?
Can you see Bayern getting 3 goals?
Listen, you know what football's like. If they get one, they can get
they
2.
can 3 and take it to penalties, couldn't they? But I mean, can you see him getting that? I can't.
I can't, but nevertheless, if
Lucky
they get
score.
one, it will give them hope.
Yeah, I think they're leaving it a bit late now.
They are.
I actually just think City just need to keep defending how they have been. I don't think they need to panic. I'm hoping that Pep's not in the changing
I do
rooms
agree with
now
what
getting stressed.
Kennedy says, though, when you say that City, because they're 3-0 up, they don't really have to extend themselves. And I think you're seeing that they're playing within themselves a little bit, if that makes sense.
Like I said, it's a bit more boring to watch, but that's what they're not trying to entertain us. They're trying to get through to where we need to get through to. Do you know what I mean? So.
Okay. We've got. By the way, we've got this 5-a-side selector. We did it on
I've not
the.
done mine. I'm going to do mine on
we
the
did it
spot.
on the last. We did it on the last one. Let's get it up on screen, right? So that's the 5-a-side selector.
I've already got mine.
Have you got yours?
Yeah.
Let me get it.
And I want everybody to. You've got £20 to spend, and you guys can play along at home as well. So you've got £20 to spend, right? And you have to select your team. So Fuad, you've done yours already, you said, yeah?
Go on
So,
then.
All right, what's yours?
I said in goal, you want someone a little bit flexible. Neuer and Edison, a little bit too expensive, so I've gone Onana. Onana, the Inter Milan goalkeeper.
All right.
Bastoni in defence, very technical. So five-a-side, perfect for that. Nico Barella, the other option. You saw what he did today. You saw that
Yeah,
goal.
that's
So
another £3.
you know what you're getting. That's another £3. And then the two premier signings, the icing on the cake, KDB and Haaland, icing it off. There you go. And I think there's even £1 to spare it.
Is that a power spin? All right.
Listen.
All right. Kennedy, what's yours?
Guys, I'm not good at maths, you know.
20 quid.
I'm just gonna
£20.
I'm gonna pick, and then you're probably just going to tell me
All
if
right.
I've overspent or whatever. Obviously, I'm a City fan, so I'm going to overspend, and then you're going to investigate me at a later stage. All right. So I'm gonna go for Edison in goal, standard.
Yeah, so Edison in goal. What's Edison's? £3? £4?
Yeah, I'm gonna take
£4,
I'm
Laurie.
gonna take a Grealish.
Grealish,
am I
that's
up to
£8.
there?
You spent £8.
That's 8. Okay. I am gonna go for. I'm gonna try and not pick all City players basically. Who do I want to go to?
You got spent £8. You got 12 left.
£8. All right. I might be rogue. I might go for a cheeky Lukaku. You know.
Lukaku.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna keep my
All right,
price
that's 11
down.
quid. You got £9 left.
I've got £9 left. All right. I'm all right now. I'm all right. I'm
Get
all
a
right.
premier one. Look at the top row.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for a KDB.
All right.
Have I got
Nine.
one more?
You got
You got
one more.
one more. You got
how much?
you got £4 left.
I see some nice options there. There's one bit missing in your team, and you need that.
What was you thinking, Haaland?
I'm thinking Kimmich.
You can't get
I
Haaland.
don't want a Haaland.
You can't
I
afford
can't get Haaland. I don't want to.
Kimmich.
Nah.
Kimmich, KDB with Lukaku up top.
Do you reckon?
I don't know. I just know my team's better.
Come on, hurry up.
Go on. I'm gonna take Kimmich then. I'm gonna
Kimmich.
Take
All right. All right. Laurie, what's yours? All right,
Haaland's got to be in there. Start from the front to the back. How much was that? £5.
Haaland?
Yeah, I had Haaland. I started off Haaland. Goalkeeper. Give me the £2 option.
Odysseus.
Yeah.
Benfica goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, go on then.
I'll definitely have Ake in there.
all right.
Good shout.
10 quid spent.
What are you saying, Davis, De Bruyne?
Hurry up, man.
Grealish.
I know
You
this
got
is me.
options there, you know. You need some creators. You need some midfielders in there. De Bruyne, Kimmich, Grealish.
Yeah, no, De Bruyne is too much.
No, you got tenner.
You got a tenner left.
You got a tenner left. Go get De Bruyne. I dare you to not pick De Bruyne.
Yeah, give
Yeah.
And is your last player?
Still got on fibre.
You're
You
gonna
saying?
go for a Barella.
Musiala you can chuck in there. How dare you leave out
he's
Musiala?
got-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Musiala.
Man, I'm feeding it to you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm going. Like for these teams, you have to have a good goalkeeper. Mm-hmm. You have to have a good
Who you
goalkeeper,
taking?
man.
Go on.
He's going Neuer.
So I'm going Neuer.
Shit, over Edison.
Well, I mean, listen, you've got a,
You're buying cheap.
you got a wicked goalkeeper in five-a-side. You don't concede, do you?
True. Super
Right.
keeper
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
De Bruyne and Haaland.
Shit, all right.
Right, that's 15 quid spent.
Woo.
Yeah. Ake. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Ake. Right.
You basically just
And
doing a
there's my-
City.
£2 left.
He's doing a City squad.
with my last £2, I'm going to put Choupo-Moting in there. But bare goals in my team, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't think your team has a defender in.
Yes, it does. Ake.
Oh.
You didn't say okay.
Yes,
No,
I
he
did.
did,
I said
he did.
Ake. So I
Ake,
got.
yeah.
That's a bad team,
No,
man.
come on, that's all right.
Neuer in goal.
Okay.
Ake. Right, De Bruyne, Haaland, and Choupo-Moting to back.
Nah,
Beer goals.
I think my team's better.
Solid at the back. Beer goals in there as well.
Your goalkeeper
Right.
is coming back from a broken leg. He ain't played football in 6 months.
They said he's the best goalkeeper
I'm
in the world.
cooking him.
He's the best goalkeeper in the world. Right, I want to hear your teams, guys. Let's have your teams out there, right? What's this guy's got? Odiesa, Barella, Davis, KDB, and Haaland. That's not bad. Man.
That's not bad,
But
that's
still,
not
you got, bro. Let me tell you something. For me, when you're doing these teams, your goalkeeper in five-a-side. How many times you play five-a-side, right?
like
When you've
this
got a
guy.
wicked goalkeeper, makes a big difference, doesn't
This
it?
guy's gone pretty much the same as me here. Man at a time. He says Onana, Bastoni, João Mario, KDB, Haaland. £19. I'm thinking João
defensive,
Mario
don't it?
for Barella. That'd be an upgrade and way better quality.
It's nice.
But Jean-Marie is having a quality season this season at Benfica.
Oh, about this guy here, Bob JS says Musiala, Grealish, Barella, Edison, and Choupo-Moting. Nah, it's nowhere near my team. My team had Haaland in it and De Bruyne.
Listen, do you see me? I
And Neuer.
actually tried to not pick City players just because I didn't want to do that.
Well, I'm picking them.
He literally went all City, barring
Is there a prize
one.
riding on this? Because if there is, I would have actually picked differently. But I was trying
Gets
to
Footy
mix it
says
up.
Emerson, Grimaldo, De Bruyne, Grealish, and Haaland. That's not bad.
Anti here says Onana, Aki, Kimmich, Musiala, and Haaland. That's like a blend of R2s.
Yeah. Not
Neuer.
one soul wanted to go for Lukaku, just me.
Woody says Neuer, Ake, KDB, João Mario, and Haaland. That's a
Ooh,
good
I
team,
think
that's a
that
good team.
low-key Veggies might have just sent the best one, I think.
Which one?
I think that one might be the most balanced. Veggies.
Read it out.
He says Edison, Aki, Barella, KDB, Haaland. I need to know if that one matches the cost, because that's looking almost too good.
That's not better than
I
my
don't think
team.
anyone's looking at the price, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think my team's better than that.
You say
Tom
Haaland.
says picking Choupo-Moting.
Hi guy says if you've picked Haaland, you've never played five-a-side. My God.
Cecil's in the chat. Big up Cecil
Hey,
G.
big up.
He's in the Aries team now. Saka, Odegaard, Ben White, Ramsey, and Partey.
Bro.
Next year we'll be in it. Next year we'll be the Champions League next year with a
Hey,
selection.
you gotta make it this far. You gonna make it this far?
Huh?
You gonna make it this far? It's quarterfinals, you know? It's a big stage, you know? You ain't been here in a minute.
Are you relaxed, man?
I'm just asking questions.
Man,
You
just a
see how
couple-
uncomfortable they are? The lights are right in the stage.
For about 20 years straight, we used to get there. These man just.
Hey, we're
you know
regulars
what I mean?
here, you know?
You were just getting used to hearing the music and it stopped.
Hey,
I'll
next,
tell you
You
now.
listen to the Champions League, go, the champions.
we're back, baby.
No, but you're saying that it
Europa,
could be,
baby.
you're saying it could be Conference League.
I'm prepared to lower my.
Is that the same music?
Don't joke with that one. Don't joke with that one. I have nightmares of that one, man. NS Mora and
I'm prepared to lower my
Sorry,
expectations.
pass one and drinks
for
there.
the
That,
first year.
the elderflower one. That one, yeah, nearest to you. Not that one. Not that one.
the gold one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll taste that. It tastes nice, man.
Prepared to lower my expectations for the first year in the Champions League.
Yeah?
I've not been in it for so long.
It's Champions League. What group you get? Isn't it? Are you as a Tottenham fan? You kicking yourself when you see now that AC Milan in the semi-finals?
No, I kind of think we went out at the time we were supposed to. To be fair, we didn't deserve to go through. We didn't show anything kind of in those two legs, and I think throughout the kind of tournament, I didn't think we
AC Milan.
AC Milan have looked poor, but then
They're in the
again,
semis.
again though, you look at the Napoli game, you would have probably said, Napoli, I favoured them. Had you put Napoli against Spurs, that would have probably been like a 4-5 goal washing, in my opinion. But AC Milan, for me, tactically, I just feel like they did things in
Yeah.
those two games
No,
where they
they
just
did it.
came out on top. So you have to give credit to them, man.
Yeah, you got them getting credit. They're through.
And considering how, I think the biggest difference to AC though has been Mike Maignan. When he was out of the team for about 2 months when he was out injured, they dropped off in the title race completely. They were the champions last year.
Yeah.
Since he's come back in, I think he's kept 5 clean sheets in the last 10 games. Massive over those 2 legs against Napoli as well. Man of
it's
the
good
match for me
keeper.
yesterday.
Very good keeper.
Top goalkeeper.
Sadiq says Arsenal title race is experience for the future. Every rival fan told us City will win based on the past. Carabao Cup doesn't offer title race experience. Kyle says Edison, Ake, Barella, KDB and Haaland. As the Manchester City team come back out onto the pitch, still 3-0 up and 45 minutes to go, and they will be in
Going
the
back to
semi-finals.
The title, I must say, and I'm going to be honest now and say this.
Are you going to say London is red?
If we don't, for whatever reason, win the title, I'm going to be pretty upset because I'm going to be thinking this was a golden opportunity, and next season you get the feeling that Liverpool are going to improve, Chelsea are going to improve, Tottenham
Newcastle
will
are going to improve.
Man United even, City are always going to be strong, and even teams like Newcastle and Brighton maybe, you know what I mean?
Brighton,
so
yeah.
next season is going to be proper shark-infested water.
Which is why it's
Same.
we
funny.
have to seize the moment now. Carpe diem, mate.
Lovely, which is why I'm enjoying it
Yeah.
more if you guys do waste it this year, because I'm looking at it like this
Waste
is your
it, you
one
know.
golden ticket and opportunity.
It's
And if
rubbish,
you don't-
absolute rubbish.
It's not the one golden
ticket.
It's not the one golden.
It's not the one
you
golden
just said
ticket.
next season everybody's coming
Yeah,
back into
so it's gonna
not
be
gonna
harder.
as easy.
Yeah, so will we. We'll improve as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
I look forward to it.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
40 side says last season Madrid beat Chelsea, City and Liverpool to win. This year they will need to do the same. Real treble.
It's a bit like when Liverpool won it in COVID. They won it, fair enough, but everybody knows that season was a little, how can I put it, unique.
Oh, so was your FA Cup win in that same season? Was that unique? Because you see how they tried to tax Liverpool's league title just there.
I
but
don't.
The FA Cup, they don't want to. I'm watching you closely, Laurie.
No,
I'm watching you closely.
no, I see where you're coming from, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't. Tell me more.
You know. That was
I got him there.
that was a unique season. I
I don't look on it like it's the same season for everyone, man. Simple as that. You win a title, it's a very hard thing to do. Here comes City coming forward anyway. Ake to Grealish. This pitch is not that great, isn't it? It's like a
Yeah.
few times out wide there where
It's like the
the
stones
ball
on
sort of
the
got
bit.
stuck on them like that. City
are gonna-
coming forward confidently, ball played in.
We're going to play
Not
better
great.
in this
Back
half.
to Summer.
We're definitely gonna play
Juice
better.
Source says Liverpool will continue to be a mid-table for a while. I don't think they will, actually. Chelsea will barely compete for the top four. I don't think they'll compete next year. Arsenal will improve well and will still be able to compete for the title next season. That's one team I think is in big trouble, you know, Chelsea.
I
I don't see them coming back next year.
I can.
Not what to challenge.
Maybe not to challenge, but I think they will
They've
definitely
not
be-
challenged
They're not
since
gonna
the
be
last
as
time they
bad
won
as
the
they
league.
were.
I know, I'm not saying challenge for the title,
No
but I
way.
think being a top 4 team and competing for cups again, I think they have enough talent there where if they get the right manager, they need like someone who is a commanding voice. I feel like whether it's a Jose and Ancelotti maybe coming back, I feel like they need
I think there's
someone
I think there's a lot of
to
problems there.
come and steer the ship. The thing is, I feel like with talent, you can hone it enough. With Liverpool, I worry for them a little bit more because I think they've kind of had that golden era. You now have to trust Klopp to rebuild this. You have to trust the board to spend the money and do an overhaul this summer because I think every Liverpool fan is crying out for that. But then you also have to have the turnover of the squad where this age of Van Dijk, Salah and all these
By the way,
guys
let's
are
do this
their best
corner
now.
here. Oh, that's a
come
foul
on.
there by Haaland. That was stupid by Haaland. Good defending actually, because the defender just stood there. I disagree. I think Liverpool don't need much to start coming back. Yes, they need some midfield players.
Defense as well.
Couple.
They need centre backs in my eyes. I think Trent is now. I like this new role he's being played in, almost like the
look at
John
that.
Stones role. But I think forwards they're definitely stacked
Come on.
for. But I think in central
Come
midfield
on.
that they're going to need to spend a lot of money
Ooh.
there. I think centre backs.
I
Van
think-
Dijk is on his last legs. Matip is pretty much on his way out.
Yeah, Matip will be
Konate and Joe Gomez, their fitness reliability. I think they definitely need one
This
more.
is a good run, by the way, by Upamecano.
And he
Come
loses.
on.
And he loses it. But I don't know, I think Liverpool will still, but Chelsea, I think with Chelsea, even though they've got a load of great players, they are far, far away from being a team. And then they've just made some, I mean, they're going to have to clear out so many players. I don't know.
This is why that argument, from my point, stands of actually money. It actually can't buy you success. Like, I appreciate that everyone's like, oh, City are only
Here we
this
go.
because they spent money. But you can't make players play well together. You actually can't.
True. Money helps.
No, it helps, of course, but I'm saying not everyone knows what to do with that same budget.
You still
Do you
got,
know
you
what
still
I'm saying?
got, if you got a lot of money, you still got to have a plan.
That's what
And
I'm
Chelsea don't appear to have a plan to me.
Well, that's how City looked
it's
at the
been
start of the
crazy.
season. It was like, oh, I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe
Yeah, but he
this
had a
ain't
plan
our
because
time.
you brought Haaland in.
You've got Pep. As
No,
long as you have
and
Pep,
you got
there's a
Pep
plan.
Guardiola.
It took a long time to get in the flow. Do you know what I mean?
Anyway, corner here to Bayern Munich. Sane to take it. It's a poor corner. Poor corner. I'll tell you what, he might get his lip bust again tonight, boy. Sane, he ain't been great, has he?
No, not at all.
He ain't been great.
Robbie.
ATVF2 Tutu says,
Wow.
everyone will improve except the youngest team with the youngest coach. It makes no sense. I'm with you on that, bro.
Yeah,
Burke
who said
says,
Arsenal not gonna improve?
as a supporter of United, we can only challenge if the Glazers sell.
Yeah.
If they don't, Pep will able to withhold his monopoly, hope Arsenal win. And that is true. What are these Glazers doing, man?
There's one thing that all of you have overlooked, and that is what might happen to City following the investigations into the financial
Nothing's going to
irregularities.
happen. Come on now, we know this.
Bro. Come on, man.
They might get points docked.
It's not going to happen.
Point stock type.
I don't mean that in a cocky way. I just mean like, come on. We've been
personally,
through this before.
You think you're guilty?
No.
That's why you might not get away with it this time.
If you're
A lot of
guilty,
people felt you were
if you're guilty, should you
treated
get
lenient.
points dropped?
Yeah, of
Should be
course.
relegated. Should you be relegated?
I think relegation's a bit far.
You'll get points
If you
docked.
cheated. I was asking the question. If you cheated.
I think, well, what's the question?
you
Is
be
it because you're both saying different things? Is it points
So
dropped
I'm
or is it
asking a question.
relegation?
If you've
Which
been
one are you
cheated-
No,
asking?
I'm saying that
if you've been
you-
found to cheat, should you be relegated?
Nah, that's too far. Relegation's too far.
What do you think, Fuad? If they've been found guilty of those charges,
Yeah.
Points dropped
Hundreds
fair.
of hundred
Relegation's
charges.
too
should they be
much.
relegated?
Relegation, that's a bit
I'm getting that.
extreme.
I'm going for that.
Relegation.
I would like to see
Come
it.
on.
If Juventus
There are
are being
100
done
charges.
for charges of match fixing, and this is, I don't know, supposedly, we don't know exactly what the 100 charges are, but there's cheating involved, then yeah, we want penalties of the highest order. Whether that's a points deduction, I'm sorry, a 15-point, 20-point
I
deduction.
hear it.
City can claw that back within
Listen.
a 10-game stretch. That ain't going to penalise them.
Listen.
Relegate them for a season, hurt
Oh.
them. That's what you want to do.
Listen,
so,
I hear it, but I've got to
and
back,
that's,
I've got
this
to
is
back
if
them
you're
still.
found guilty, by the way. Guilty meaning that you've actually done this crime and
that's what I'm saying.
evidence has been
I've
found.
still got to back
you
them.
deserve the punishment.
I can't sit here and be like, yeah, do
I
all
hear it.
this and that. Come on.
I hear it. Yeah, man. That, for me, relegation is has to happen if that's the case. I'd be worried about football league status potentially.
That's it.
Might send you to the non-league. Start again. As Pep said, we will call back Mike Summerby. We will call everybody back, and we will make the climb again. When he gave that speech, I'm not lying to you. I said this season he's winning a title, whether it's Champions League or Premier League. I promise you.
You gotta love Pep, man.
I love Pep's presses, man. I swear to you.
He's nuts.
Jesus.
Do you think Haaland scores a hat trick here? Says Debbie Lee.
No.
Mate, still 40 minutes to go.
Yeah, you can't write him off.
Trust me.
You can't write him off to
Haaland can
score
do
a
it
hat
6
trick here, man.
minutes. First one on the way now.
I think, he's good tackle. I think Bayern needs to make some changes, man. Because they've had balls in dangerous areas, but it still look like they're going to hit a barn door tonight the
Yeah.
way they're playing, isn't it?
They got a stacked bench as well. Let me have a look at some of the names.
Well, it's Sane, Mane for starters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mane must be sitting there thinking, why did I come here, man?
I almost forget Daily Blind
Ooh,
signed for Bayern Munich as
Haaland
well.
there. That's a foul.
But they got Fonzo Davies, Gnabry, Gravenberch, Muller, Sadio Mane, Matthias Tell.
Got to play players like Muller. And
The fact that Muller hasn't seen a single minute. I'm like, hey, man, that's Champions League heritage.
his problem is now all these teams want pace, isn't it?
I would have actually been playing
Another foul.
Muller
And
potentially in
how many
Choupo-Moting
rolls
role.
there did that player do after Aki got him? And Trossard's giving him a yellow card.
Naldo says Muller always seemed old. Mate, Muller has never been old. Every year he seems to get better
Didn't
some
actually
way,
touch him,
somehow.
did
He didn't, no.
No, he stamped on his toes there.
He didn't.
He didn't stamp
Nice
on it.
hair, though.
I mean, he dived out of the way, evasive action. He's had a very good season, hasn't he, Aki?
Yeah.
Top
Great.
season.
Really has had a
I
good
think
season.
even if you look at when he was signed to City, people kind of looked at it like, coming from Bournemouth, he'll probably be a backup player. Now he's probably the first name
The same
on the
as
team
most
sheet.
City players, though.
It's no, but I feel like with him, it's like a centre back who's 5'11" as well. He had so many kind of, he didn't really
Doubts.
cut the grade at Chelsea.
Yeah.
How is he going to do it at City? First name on the team sheet now.
Takes time.
They put out a poll fan amongst Holland Dutch fans and said, who would you guys rather have at centre back, Aki and Timber, or would you have Van Dijk as one of the pairing? They said the one without Van Dijk. Aki is what first name on club sheet, first name on international
Really?
sheet as well.
Is Sane
His
coming forwards
stock has gone up crazy this year.
again?
Van Dijk's just not what he
Gotta
was,
say,
though.
not the-
Injuries, man. That's a career-changing injury, and I think people really underestimated it at the time, thinking, "Oh, he's going to be right back where he was." He is someone who relied on.
Oh, lovely little turn here.
Oh,
that was a
City wave coming.
City coming. Haaland running
on.
through there.
Oh,
There's a ball
come
for
on, come
Haaland.
on.
This is going to be it.
Oh.
No, he hit it straight at the keeper.
He didn't even look up.
Yeah,
just
he hit
shot.
it straight at the
Yeah.
keeper. Not
too eager.
Not
Too
sharp
eager.
today. Maybe going back to Bayern, he's so eager to impress after all these years in German football. It's a good move there by City. You start to see Bayern get a bit tight. I'm surprised he's not made any changes, even though he's 55 minutes gone. I'm surprised Tuchel hasn't made any changes there because they're not looking like they're going to score. As I said, getting into dangerous positions, but not looking likely. It's Cancelo on the ball. And you've got to say City have defended well. Very well. Tina says the Glazers are United's biggest problem by far. If the money the Glazers have taken out of the club had been just right, player.
I'm sorry, but you can only worship the devil for so long without it coming back to bite you. Do you know what I mean? You're called the Red Devils. Your badge has got a demon on it, and you think you're going to succeed in this life. No.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not going to happen.
Why did he do that? He should have gone right.
Oh,
Okay, there, good recovery.
Hey, Deshaun.
oh.
No, he knew what he was doing there. What a tackle! Rodri! Dog! Oh, Stonesy.
John Stones.
Sorry.
General John
He needs to change his
Stones.
name. Johnny Rock.
Well, I'm a
We're
General.
listening to Movado in the changing room.
All right, still Bayern coming forwards. But City, as I said, have been defending really, really well. Coman drives into the box.
Good tackle.
Oh, and then just Edison, good save. And there was nobody to put the ball in. They've had little moments like
Yeah.
that, but still nothing.
Come on.
Now, here's the partnership of KDB.
Right, let's do it.
Plays it through
Come
to
on.
Haaland. Oh, Upamecano slips. That's it. The goal is there. Haaland with the goal, and that's it. Game over. They gave him 3 chances. You can't do that. Clinical finish. And
Upamecano
yet again, Upamecano.
Come
He has
on.
been terrible over the 2 legs.
You know what it is? I think he's absolutely frightened of.
Nerves. You could tell
That
that.
was shocking
He literally
defending.
got shaken out of his
Game,
boots.
set, and match.
That was bottling it.
That is next level. That's the fear Haaland strikes into centre back right
Game,
there.
set, and
Gone
match.
from one end, nearly scoring. Look at this. Great vision by John.
Great ball by John
Great.
Stones. And once you've got that, them two
Look at Upamecano.
of De
here,
Bruyne.
look. He's on his heels, and he just falls over. Look, see?
I thought he was going to
Shocking
pass it back as
defending,
well,
wasn't
you
it?
know.
Shocking by Upamecano,
I
man.
reckon that is knowing that Haaland is on his
Yeah.
case.
I thought he was going to cross it back to De Bruyne, you know,
And
but
I told you about that pitch as well, didn't I?
yeah.
Not the pitch. It's
Great.
Upamecano.
And that's it. Look at him. He waited all game to do that to the Bayern fans.
He really
He's
has.
shushing them there. And that is it. Game over.
Saving-
Tuchel knows it.
Giving it to him.
4-0 on aggregate. Manchester City are through to the semi-finals. There's Muller there. He's defeated. Game over. In the other game, he's still 1-1.
Courtesy of an ex-Dortmund player as well. Don't they?
Mate, that's why they're booing him so heavy. You love to see it, man.
So that's pretty much game done now.
Oh, yeah. City only needed 1 goal to kill this tie off. That's it now.
Yeah, they only needed that goal, and that was it. And
They can coast now.
I said they should have made some changes, Bayern, at least.
Look at
I
Tuchel,
thought.
man.
You can't
You
believe
actually
it.
said it at the
But
right
you know
time.
what must be so frustrating for Tuchel is that you nearly scored at one end and then straight
Yeah.
away City counter.
But this is the thing when you
Yeah,
when you-
literally.
Here's a
But that's what
question.
City do.
Here's a question. Were Bayern Munich right to sack Nagelsmann now?
no.
Well, I think
Because
they were
since-
in a way because if what I'm hearing is to be believed, it's because the manager's partner or wife
It was leaking news.
was leaking stories and that had betrayed the confidence
really?
of
I
the
mean,
players.
can
Now,
you...
once that happens, if that is true,
Yeah.
then really. the
But was it
position is
worth it? Could
untenable.
they shouldn't have waited till the end of the season?
Yeah, I'm like...
Because they've not improved, have they?
Things like that I feel like should stay behind the scenes. that should never come out to the public. If that makes
Should have
sense.
Rebecca Varda.
Yeah, like I don't know, but
It's Grealish
just
coming
weird.
forward, and that's a foul. That is a
Booking
foul.
for Grealish there, surely.
No, that's a foul.
He loves doing that.
I don't think that's a booking. I think that's a foul.
Listen,
Nah, that is a foul.
do you
That's
know that
100% a foul.
his alias is Tom Daly, bro? Come on.
Threw him, so he literally threw
Yeah, but
himself.
Pavard just stood in front of him. That's a foul.
Yeah, but what did they expect Pavel to do? Move out the way and let him go?
No, but
by?
he's got done here. You look at this. Look,
What did he do?
that's a foul. He stepped in on him. He knows he's getting done.
Yeah, he
That's
kicked his
definitely a
foot
foul,
back.
100%.
100%.
You don't think that's a foul?
Come on, Laurie.
Come on, man.
Laurie.
Laurie just hates City. Let's just get all the clips of Laurie tonight doing all this. Come on. We need a
Look
compilation
to
of
me that he
this.
really played for that.
We need a that's what he does. In
That's
fact,
a
that's
foul,
what all
Laurie.
footballers do. Come on.
But that to me is that's a
To me, though, I think you could be right because Pavard didn't really complain, did he? To be fair,
yeah, because he knew he got done.
maybe the Upamecano disease is spreading. I can't get over Upamecano there. It's almost like he thought, oh,
Shit, I think we might get the 2-0, you know?
Haaland's on
I
behind me.
think 3 goals in this game.
We might get City 2-0.
Oh, it's a nice ball in. 3 of the goals in this game have been down to Upamecano.
Upamecano, yeah.
3 out of the 4 goals conceded. He's been dreadful.
Oh, fuck's sake, here we go.
Who's down injured? Is that
And he
Goretzka?
did so well in the World Cup.
I think Inter Milan.
So Inter might have got a second goal here. Here they are coming forward.
Di Marco in.
And yes.
Lautaro
Oh,
Martinez.
Lautaro
2-1.
Martinez.
Game set.
Game over. We got
match.
a Milan derby
That is gone.
for the semi-finals. That's going to be a good game.
yes.
It'd be a great game.
A Milan derby. Lukaku will be in the semi-finals of the Champions League whilst Chelsea go out. Wow.
That Milan
And
derby
also
will have-
Tomori as well.
That Milan derby will have 2 black goalkeepers as well.
Yeah,
When was the first time-
yeah.
When was the first time
When's
we've seen that? Mike
Probably at
Maignan
school.
and Onana.
Oh, shit.
Here comes Haaland again.
No, didn't need to be trying to shoot from there.
Would you take Haaland off now? Because I could see
He does
somebody
not
like
want to go off.
Could see him as someone like a Goretzka
Yeah.
leaving something on him, innit? You can see it,
100%.
innit?
This is what he
Because
did
he looks a
against-
bit too pumped up.
What he did against Leicester on the
What
weekend.
did I say at the
know
start of the
levels
game? I
dropped
said my
off.
women's intuition is saying something's going to go down with Haaland. That's what I said. And he's doing up madness.
It's a lovely goal by Lautaro Martinez. Pretty says, do you guys think that City have paid off the officials now that there's no news about the investigation? But these investigations take time.
Investigate
It's
yourself.
Haaland there looking hungry for more. Grealish laid it off. It's all City now. Oh, that was nearly another. But you can see Bayern, they look like a defeated team now, don't they?
They're going to have to move a lot faster if they want to do anything there.
Yeah, nice little error again there by Upamecano. He's had an absolute mare. Where's that? Akanji,
Bayern as well.
Borussia
Look like
Dortmund
they
player
could
having a
play
good
all day
game.
and not score. That's the thing.
Is that not what Chelsea used to look like under Tuchel as well?
Very true. Very true.
Interesting
There
observations.
you go.
Very
Here
true.
comes
comes
some
Mane.
black
Right.
excellence. Alfonso
Alfonso
Davies and
Davies.
Sadio Mane coming on.
Bit late, too late.
Maybe too little too
What, to come and get scored 5 goals?
late. Hey, let's see.
Burke says, I understand fans. He says, cough Fuad.
Sane
Do
for
not want
Mane.
Arsenal to win.
Look,
but
they're gonna
look
shake-
at the facts. Pep has won in every Premier League season,
apart from 2.
apart from 2.
That's fair.
Is it that bad? We do need a new team.
You think that was staged? So that
Can't
there
have
was
City
a
winning
show?
it every year. It's getting boring, isn't it?
No, not for me.
Greg Livingstone says the most underrated keeper in Europe for me is Onana. He's an unbelievable keeper.
Oh no.
Right,
go, look.
can Bayern get at least a goal back? Don't shoot from there. There's no point.
Why not?
You're not
Oh, go on then. Oh, go on then.
Ooh.
Going in straight into the hands of. You're not beating Edison from there. Come on, man.
Shit. That would have been a nice goal.
You're not beating Edison from
Might
there,
as well
man.
have a pop because
Yeah.
everything else has not worked for them.
Yeah.
Why not?
That would have been
I
nice.
think City have defended well. Because there's not really been many clear-cut chances for them, have there?
Amin says, Don Robbie, when are you coming to East Africa?
Oh, look, Ake's pulled
I'd
up.
love to come soon.
Robbie, look at this.
Huh?
Take you around
Ake's
Somalia.
pulled up.
Ake.
Hamstring.
Oh, he's holding his hamstring.
Oh, Aki, no.
Hammy.
Oh, that's good. That's your intuition, you were saying.
Right, see what I'm saying?
Hammy.
Aki, no.
He's a big player for them.
Massive.
Nathan Hammy.
They don't have a replacement.
He's
for him.
gonna be all right.
He's probably the only player.
No,
in the
he's not, you know,
defence
look.
I
He
would
is,
say
isn't
that.
it?
straight away.
As well.
Yeah, but he's going to be fine.
Because you think his replacement is what? Sergio Gomez?
And I have to say, he did handle Saka last time when we played him in the thing.
Yep.
Nathan Hammy.
Oh, it's one of them ones where you just see the
Did you
overstretch.
see it go over
And he
then?
holds you straight away.
That's free-
He's-
that's a-
you know what that
That's
is,
at
right?
least 3 weeks out.
You know
Oh,
what?
stop. They add this to the compilation. This is another part there, what we can clip out.
Supreme hating from Laurie
In
tonight.
here.
You know what that is, isn't it? The amount of games he's played.
Yeah,
Sheer
oh,
volume,
definitely.
innit?
Definitely.
He's going to be fine. Can we actually, you were talking about the...
Upamecano, man.
You talk about
Just
the Saka
dropping
penalty.
all over the floor, man.
Like
Jeez.
flies, isn't it?
You talk about the Saka penalty
Yeah.
before, yeah? Can I just ask you, why has it been such a big deal online? Like, it's actually mental. It's just not deep enough for it to
Well,
be...
listen, it's-
It doesn't
Well, he's
warrant this
racially
much.
abused.
It's ridiculous, like... What, like, I
know, I
can't,
know.
I actually can't. I feel like Saka gets it the most out of everyone. It's
Disgusting.
insane.
And look, as we just saw tonight, the best player, best striker in the world at the moment, missed the penalty tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
You won't hear nothing.
There was a racial element to it, though,
Right.
wasn't there?
Yeah, there was,
Unfortunately.
definitely.
Ridiculous.
Disgusting.
But it was as if, yeah, like the backlash, it was as if it was like a key moment in like an England final, like, you know, like it was this momentous occasion. Like
it is a key moment in the
no, but in
title
terms
race,
of
though.
like,
I think because right now, had that penalty gone in at that time coming out second half, it would have gone 3-2. I think the abuse
Yeah.
is absolutely disgusting.
3-1.
ridiculous.
Oh, 3-1, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have killed the game really and truly. But I think anytime you abuse players over football,
It's
I'm
just
like,
fucking
you're not a
insane.
fan of that player.
No,
You're
you're
not a
not.
fan of that team. You're actually just here to just be a troll, essentially.
I'm
And
going to say this,
it's
right,
ridiculous.
and,
But it is definitely, I would say, a defining moment, and emotions always
I'm
going to
going
be
to say
super
this.
high.
Unfortunately, I was not surprised.
nasty.
We're living in a modern day now where these things happen frequently.
no, but I think the reason why it's not surprising because we know that this stuff
There
goes
you go.
on.
Can I get one Bayern? No.
What
Near
a
post.
tepid shot that was.
I think that element of it isn't surprising, but I think because it was from it's not from like a country. Do you know what I mean? It's from like a Premier League club. I just felt like it didn't.
It's ridiculous.
You expect it from the wider country, but for actual like Arsenal fan, I just thought
We
it's
don't know if it
insane.
was an Arsenal fan, was it?
I just thought it's insane.
That thing with the monkey thing, that was an Arsenal will. It looked like
Yeah.
it was an
That's what
Arsenal
I'm
fan.
saying.
Anyway.
It just don't make
It'll be your
come
own
on.
most times.
Yeah,
man, I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
think
it was an
there
Arsenal
are-
fan.
There are so many
fans
people
that
who
are
want to
capable
be
of
there for the good times, and then when
Yeah.
it's bad, you'll see how much they show
Agreed.
their
Exactly.
true character and
Agreed.
colours.
From
mate,
what I'm
telling
hearing
you.
Also,
as well.
another player going now holding his.
No way.
Oh, what
do
is
that.
happening here? See what I'm saying?
do
Why
that.
was I right at the start of the game? I said something was
yeah.
going to go
Oh,
on.
you got Laporte's come
Actually,
on.
Laporte. Not a bad alternative, actually.
From what I'm hearing as
They
well.
have got a good squad.
Yeah, but at left
But
back,
he's not Aki though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not Aki. Saka, get ready.
We haven't got that.
General Saka, ready yourself.
The booing of Davinson Sanchez
I tell you,
apparently was. A lot of people were saying that was racially motivated.
Really?
No, I'm not having that. Sorry.
Well, I've got that on good authority
I've
from people that was at the ground,
waffle.
and
I'm telling you now, it's waffle. As a Spurs fan, I'm telling you, 2 of the goals he was responsible for and played a massive part in. The fans are not happy with Davinson Sanchez for those 2 goals and how he has played.
no,
his
but I'm
entire
chatting to
Spurs
somebody
career.
that was in the ground and heard some of the comments. that
Also,
were
the
being
fans,
made.
the fans are also frustrated with Stellini in a game where we're clearly losing control and need someone extra in midfield. You decide to bring on a centre back, and that centre back was Sanchez, who's clearly not been in good form. And it's time and time. It's the board's fault, the coach's fault, and his own fault, in my opinion. That whole booing incident. I'm not having fans being blamed for. Nah. I'm sorry. And that one, I didn't really hear anything racial till now. You just mentioned it. I'll be honest.
Well, I spoke to somebody who
Name your sources. No, I'm joking.
I will say this.
Reliable.
And Robbie knows him because my
Probably
brother
an Arsenal
Steve.
fan.
My brother Steve,
Yeah.
who works with a Tottenham fan, who went to the ground, who said categorically that some of the chants or comments that
Were
he
racist.
heard was of a racial.
It wouldn't surprise me. There's
nature.
always nasty characters in
And
stadiums
I also
that
spoke
always
to
take
Toby,
it too far.
and he told me the
It
same
wouldn't
thing.
surprise me that they took it too far. But I think the fans booing, if you're talking about, they're booing him because of his performances. They're booing the coach because why are you bringing a centre-back on in a game when we don't need him? We're always sitting there with too many defenders that are not even good enough. And then the board for keep offering this guy a new contract. We're angry at the board for bloody getting Stellini in. What's he doing here? Ain't that Conte's assistant? Listen, man.
madness.
Let me focus on Champions League, man. I ain't here to talk about that nonsense anyway, man.
Vlad says, when did the City fans start supporting City?
Oh, in 2008 when the oil money came.
Love that answer.
That's the
bet you
answer.
must
That's
have
the
fun
answer.
with that lot.
That's the
That's
answer
the
they
answer
want,
you want to
innit?
hear,
That's the
innit?
one they want, so you
That's
can
the
have
answer
that.
I want to hear.
Yeah, you can have that.
What, Taxing Shinawatra or?
I'm not explaining myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing it.
That was the original takeover with Giovanni and Elano and Joe.
Oh, why didn't they stay, man?
Yo,
Why they should have
that
stayed at
was a
City.
funny one, man.
Why is Kimmich putting a ball through like that? Like you're in the box, you're 3-0 down. Bloody hit it. Try and score.
They ain't
These
scoring
elaborate
enough. They ain't
passes.
scoring, man. They look like they score all night.
No, but that to me is just rank stupidity. You're through on goal, it's opened up, have a shout.
Garbo Staunton says, fortunately, situations like Saka's abuse are going to become more prevalent. Globally, there has been a shift towards far-right politics, which brings racism to the fore. Sad times.
Couldn't agree more.
Right, a couple more substitutions coming on here. Muller,
My son.
Choupo-Moting coming
That
off.
clap is so poor, bro.
Matthias Tell.
What is that? Do it properly. That clap. What
Come
is
on,
that
man.
clap?
You don't know about clapping into mics, you see. I'm not trying to ruin the viewers'
Do it over
sensation.
here.
Nah, man.
At the-
Nah, man, that's my son right there, man. FM. Oh,
You know what I'm going to say this
We've had
year?
too many
It's,
seasons,
it's
Tell.
quite annoying to me when you see players. Messiah just did it there.
What?
Like, you've been taken off. You're
Yeah.
losing 3-0. And you're showing your dissent at being taken off. Get off!
Yeah.
You're on for 70 minutes, you've done fuck all. Excuse the language.
You're not going to pick up now.
Like, you know what I mean? The manager wants to make a change, give somebody else a chance, and there you are, wallowing in self-pity. Why me? You should have done more to stay on then.
Yeah.
Still no Gnabry as well.
maybe he's not that good, eh?
Do you agree with me? Do you not get upset with some players when they do that? Just get off,
Personally,
mate.
I was one of those that if I got subbed out, I'd throw a strap, so I can't speak too much. Like, what are you taking me off for, bruv? There's worse players than me to take off. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
taking
Like,
it personal.
I was at least doing my job. Certain man aren't even doing the basics. Are you taking me off? Come on. Musiala's one of those as well. I feel like he's a game changer.
If it's
Even
a
if he's having a
pattern,
bad game, he can
if it's a
change an
pattern,
instant.
then fair enough. If he keeps on making
Yeah.
it escape, fair enough. But a lot of times, man.
No, I get where you're coming from as well. It is kind of...
If you were that good, the guy wouldn't be bringing you off. So
Yeah.
get off and let somebody else see what they can do.
You gotta remember, these are athletes competing on the highest level, man. They're always going to be annoyed when they're getting bopped in their own home ground, away as well.
You think City missed a penalty as well?
Yeah.
You think, so
So it's
was
not
that?
been a
What
good
the hell is
quality game, though. It's
been a very poor quality game.
Going into this, we were saying goals and 2-2 potentially.
But do you know what? It's like loads has happened, but it's still been boring. Like there's been bookings, there's been pens, there's been, but it's still been
why that is?
flat.
Because there's never been any like momentum shift.
Yeah.
If Bayern had got an early goal, it would have given us something to, well, maybe not you, but us to
Credit Inter Milan,
cling
though.
on to.
Credit
Bayern
into
have
Milan,
been
though, I was
so-
going to say.
let's get that handsy flick.
It only gets more scary
bit
now
of-
from here for City.
Oh, that was a nice term, but good defending again.
Lukaku here. On the right, man,
Lukaku
wide open
coming.
if he can get that in.
No,
So is it over for Kyle Walker at City then? I mean, he can't get it looking, can he?
Oh, he
I mean,
has
he
found
has
him.
played.
Come on, DiMarco.
He has played.
This guy's left foot is so
But-
dead.
Played for a while.
Not much, yeah.
oh,
Here we go.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Another goal for Inter, and that was some quality.
Correa.
And they are through in style.
Joaquin
3-1.
Correa.
3-1, and that is it. Game, set, and match in that game as well. 5-1 on aggregate. Very impressive. Very, very impressive by Inter Milan. And that's going to be a good game, man. Inter versus AC Milan semi-final is going to be a proper game.
You know what? I think.
And it guarantees, of course, there'll be an Italian team in the final, as we know.
I think.
A Milan team in the final.
I think if you're City, you're thinking, yeah, this could be a.
Wouldn't you? Yeah, but we've heard that before.
No, this year, no, seriously.
It feels better than it has, but I'm just the pressure is getting worse.
I think Real Madrid are going to be a lot better than Bayern. For starters, and way better defensively.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, Real Madrid just scare the shit out of
Real
me.
Madrid can't win it every year, though, can they?
Bro, you'd be surprised.
They're just that team that turn up for them big games, man.
They scare me.
And even if you watch
Yeah, they are a scary team to play.
If you watch them in the games, maybe 60, 70 minutes, they won't be the dominant team.
Right, Coman.
Ooh.
It's still.
They've got a score. They have. They've got one back. But it's been given offside. It's been given offside. Oh, they're not going to score tonight. Neymar's having a baby, says Will Amor. Didn't know that. Greg Livingstone says Choupo-Moting. Remember him? He played for Stoke and got to move to PSG and now Munich. Yes, he was offside there. It was Coman who was offside.
Was he?
Yeah, when he received the ball, he was offside.
Okay.
So Benfica look like they're out. About 10 minutes ago in that game, and about 15 minutes left in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
kicked off a
delayed,
little bit
wasn't
later.
it?
Yeah. And Pep's looking quite comfortable there. Of course, he used to be the manager of Bayern.
He's so great, and you see how he looks like him. He's like,
I might sign you.
And that's the ball out wide there.
Oh, go on, Davies. Oh, go on then. Right foot.
Nice pass.
Hit
They've got
it.
a score. They've got the bodies in there. Took too long.
Way too long.
They've done that all night as well, haven't they? Took too long. Just not sharp enough.
Almost like Arsenal of yesteryear, trying to score that perfect goal. Pass it into the net almost.
Walk it in.
Yeah.
There, he should have passed it. No.
Diaz was great there. Look at that. Stunning.
Great defending by Diaz.
Stunning.
Diaz, one of my favourite players, honestly, man. Pure defender.
Yeah, he is. And a real talker as well, a real leader.
Oh, that looks good.
Behind for a corner. Got the talent in their team, Bayern, but is Tuchel the right
They're just
man?
missing something, I feel like. I
Will
can't
Tuchel bring him back?
Tuchel's, I think, a very good manager, honestly. I think he's one of the best managers in the world. For me, I just wonder if he meshes with this Bayern team. But they've wanted him so badly. I actually want to see this work, if that makes sense. Josip Stanisic coming on. Young Croatian centre-back.
Ball in there. Hassan says, quick question, is Man City's press slow and lethargic compared to a few years ago, Kennedy?
Slow and lethargic. I don't agree with that, do you? I think it's probably not as exciting as it was last season, but again, there's been a lot of changes, but I wouldn't say that it's slow and lethargic. I don't think slow and lethargic gets you to where we are, do you?
It hasn't been slow and lethargic, I don't think so. And anyhow, in this game,
Oh,
Dave,
one more? No, that's Haaland on the run as well, man. Well, let him go there.
I'll tell you, Grealish has really stepped up this season, hasn't he?
Massively. There was a time where I was just thinking, this guy, man, sometimes he's a liability, but he's been way more consistent. He's been so good.
What's happened to Calvin Phillips?
Oh, God, forget about that. He's fucking too overweight all the time, isn't he?
Didn't Pep say he was sexy? Calvin Phillips, he's all sexy.
Has he played in the Champions League?
He never plays. Like, I don't even know when he played.
Came on the other day against Leicester and self-admittedly after the game said I had a shocker. At least he's got some self-awareness, man.
But still getting in the England side.
Listen,
Mad,
I mean,
Southgate
England,
has his favourites.
Slim pickings, mate.
So why has it gone wrong for him then?
You tell
Is
me.
it the weight? Was he letting
I don't know what it is. I really don't.
Confidence?
Garbo Staunton says Fuad
Really don't know.
Tuchel's the most overrated manager in my opinion.
I think a lot of people, he's like Marmite. You either like him or you don't. I personally didn't rate him a lot till he came to Chelsea, but the way I felt like he handled that Lampard takeover, won the Champions League. I felt he got sacked harshly, in my opinion. He actually changed my mind on the type of manager that he is at Chelsea. I just think he's been in a lot of unfortunate situations at Chelsea and at PSG, in my opinion. But yeah, I actually do think he is one of the best managers in the world. Just needs to find the right home, and I think that might be Bayern.
10 minutes left.
Yep. Here comes Bernardo Silva coming forward. He's had a good game tonight.
Too good, Bernardo, man.
Tried to play it out to Erling Haaland. How many? This Erling Haaland, this is like... even when he scores one goal, it's like... It's boring now, isn't it? It's just like...
Haaland.
We're like, yo, bro, you're supposed to score a minimum 3.
Would you not want him to do?
He's a machine, isn't he? That's what I mean. He's just so good, man.
Do you remember when I said at the start of the
Honestly.
season that people will say they're bored of him and they're bored of how he scores goals and blah,
Oh,
blah.
Mane.
And everyone was saying, oh, what's boring about scoring loads of goals? And now everyone's saying exactly what I said. He's just a tapping merchant. He's just a tapping merchant. We'll tell you what, you go and buy one as well because you need it.
My God, Benfica just hit the post as well from a silly mistake there. David Neres, used to former Ajax player.
Wow, yeah, that was a big flop.
Oof. Come off Anana's head. Got lucky there with the rebound.
Oh, what's going on here now?
Jorginho
Took me
got
out
it.
for
They're
2
checking
minute
for a penalty.
check.
He did hit his hand, but how can he get out of the way
What's
for
going
that?
on?
I don't know how he could possibly get out of the way. He did hit his hand,
I want to see this.
but how's he going to get out of the way
didn't
from
see
that?
it.
You can't give that as a penalty.
Let me see.
They're showing it here.
I mean, he didn't put his hand purposely
What chance has he got to get his hand out of the
do
way?
with that?
But some of them ones in Europe, they've been giving those, you know.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
could he
think
have
that's a
done with
penalty.
that?
I don't think that's. I think that's too
No
harsh.
chance.
Because how's he going to get it out of the way? What, is he got to look at the screen?
Nah, you're joking.
Jeez, come on, you can't give that.
Stonewall.
You can't give that.
How can he have done anything? He wasn't like my guy before with the
Yeah.
spirit fingers.
You can't give that. And look, the ball hasn't gone out, so you can't say.
Was his
the ball's-
hand in a natural position now? Don't think
He's
he
like that.
What are you supposed to do from there?
Oh, it's a penalty.
You can't.
He's
Oh
giving
my
a
God,
penalty.
You're
that's
violating.
bad
Stupid.
You're
decision.
violating with
Stonewall
that.
penalty.
Honestly, man.
Violation.
But what's he supposed to do from
Clip
there?
Laurie
hand out of the way.
again. Clip him again. He's doing it again.
Get his hand out of the way.
He's doing
his
it
hand is
again.
not in a natural
I'm
position.
not.
But he said before the other one was hard.
Oh,
It's a
3-2.
goal
back.
Benfica from the free
Benfica a
kick.
goal back.
Vamos!
Great goal.
If they
Headed
think,
in.
that, they think they're going to get 4
At least
goals in
they're
5
fighting.
minutes, they're tops.
At least they're fighting.
Otamendi, Man City OG.
Otamendi, boy.
I
OG.
used to love Otamendi.
That's a goal.
Ah, good free kick.
Otamendi
man.
was good in the
Free
World
kick.
Cup, you know.
Yeah,
Look
very
at Edison.
good.
Edison winding
Very
him up.
good.
Great free kick. Those are them
mean-
undefendable ones, man, when it goes
Grimaldo.
about.
This is just irrelevant now, isn't it?
I hope
Because-
that the referee's going to add on the time for the City players wasting this time.
Oh, clip Laurie again. I'm sick of this.
Kimmich with the penalty. Scores or misses? Scores or misses?
Scores.
Kimmich
Scores or misses?
Scores.
Scores or misses?
Score.
All right,
Scores.
3 scores.
Don't matter.
I'll go with a miss. Edison. Come on, Edison. Back me. Kimmich.
Oh, caramba.
Better bury this, Kim.
He's definitely going to score, but
So save
it
it.
doesn't matter anyway.
It's going to save it.
He's going to the right.
Save! Oh,
Down the
right.
middle. Like a real poacher. That's some Gareth Barry penalties.
Well, it's still
Jamie
time.
Vardy.
What, it's still got to score 3 goals.
Still time hype.
What was the game that
To take it to
Barcelona
extra
did,
time.
isn't it?
No.
Oh, the remontada against PSG.
4-1
Oh,
now.
right, yeah, of course, yeah.
Stephen Borman says, just won £270 on a football bet, so I'm spreading the love.
Big up yourself, man.
With a £2 super chat, don't we? It should be a £270 super chat. But big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself.
Spreading the love. That's cute.
Big up yourself, man. Love that. Well, Benfica, they put up a fight, 3-2.
Too little, too late. That's
Too
the
little,
problem,
too
man.
late. That's the thing, but go down fighting. There's Tuchel again complaining out of his area. He could get sent off here.
Julian
All he
Alvarez.
has is
Is
just
that
been
not a
given a
second
yellow
yellow?
card.
Who we taking off here? Haaland?
That's a yellow
Alright,
card.
Alvarez,
Haaland's
come
off.
on then. Let's do it.
Now, he's been sent off, hasn't he? That was the second
Just
yellow.
Just a yellow. Didn't he get one in the first half?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, Julian Alvarez on for Erling Haaland. Job done.
What do you think to Alvarez?
I think Alvarez
Good
is
man.
great.
Good player, man.
Sick.
Good player.
I hope he's patient. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't
not
know
gonna get
whether
looking,
Pep
is he?
is ever going to give him that full lineup. But all I will say is the next club that does pick him up, you have a blessing.
Oh, look
on
at
your
that
hand.
speed. Look at that.
Davis.
Oh
Burn
my
that Kanji. Good cutback, Mane.
Oh, no, that was
Miles
Tate.
over the bar. Poor.
Yo, no, that's.
I know. That's your boy, isn't it?
Sell, yeah. Damn it. Das Spiele.
That was a poor finisher from your boy.
Hey, look, man.
It was a poor finish.
Come on, man. We took the touch, we
back.
took the spin. Too many bodies in the way, man.
His head was going back.
Yeah, leaning too far back,
Yeah.
as they say.
What top was he wearing the other day? Was it Ajax?
Yeah,
Ajax.
Yeah,
Old school Ajax top.
95 kit they won
Yeah.
the Champions League final in. Yeah. No, I mean, I had to take a little while to source that one, to be fair. First ever game I recall, that game. I know I'm showing my age there, but yeah. First ever memory.
I'm
Patrick
trying
Clive
to
at
get
1-0.
The Bob Marley one, man. Couldn't get it.
Funnily
Have you
enough,
got that?
I got that one as well, yeah. I don't know why. Ajax always come with
look at that.
really cool
Yeah.
kits.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
he has
a
it around
foul.
his neck.
that's a booking, surely.
Is it?
Yeah, it's booking. He had him round the neck. Dangerous, actually. Laporte.
My type of defending.
See how Laporte was getting spun up there? That's a sign for next week.
Did I just read a comment?
not Aki.
Hemel saying
Oh, that was violated.
Who's that? He's got a red card.
that's got to be one of the worst
Tuchel's
comments I've
off.
ever seen.
Oh,
Tuchel's
shit.
just got the red card.
Yes.
Yes, I said he got the. Yeah,
No,
he
just
got,
now.
No, he got that
Third
from
yellow.
before.
That's the third
He
yellow.
got that from before.
Stay in your box, Titty.
No, he's only just got sent off.
Go on.
It's like Wenger
After
when he
that
stood
foul.
next to the fans, arms folded.
I think that was from before, you know, because
No,
it's
no,
when
no.
we
no,
were
it's
saying-
just now.
No,
It's just
this
now.
one.
Go on. Off you
Go
go.
on, fuck up.
Off your pop.
Sorry, excuse my
Off your
French.
pop, mate.
Oh, someone
And his
else got sent
assistant
off,
as well,
assistant
yeah.
as well. Had enough of you lot, man, chatting. What was the
You
worst one?
put- Shut your
That
putties.
comment, someone said, Fuad, you're a glory hunter. All right.
How are you a
Do you
glory
know who I
hunter?
support?
Tottenham.
Brother, if I was hunting glory, trust me, you wouldn't hear
Ah,
me.
lovely ball by De Bruyne.
Come on.
But Davis is
Nah.
quick. innit?
Ooh, that's a nice turn. No,
He's
get it.
quick.
He's too
quick,
quick.
man.
Ooh.
he's actually a sprinter playing football.
Yeah.
He's so quick, man.
Who do you reckon is the fastest ever footballer you've ever seen?
Kyle Walker.
Is he, though?
fast, though.
Obafemi
Not
Martins?
ever, but he's
Obafemi
fast.
Martins?
Femi Martins
That's
was
what I'm
like,
saying, like,
he was rapid, man.
this is like, I've
Kyle
seen,
Walker is
rapid.
fast, though.
even like, do you remember Roberto Carlos at full tilt?
Yeah, he was rapid.
Demon, like,
He's fast though, that Alphonso Davies, man.
Theo Walcott?
When he broke onto the scene, yeah, Walcott was fast. When Alphonso Davies broke onto the scene, bro, he was honestly, that's not one of my favourite players. Rapid.
let me know in the chat quickly. Who's the fastest player you lot ever seen? Bale's another great shout.
Bale was fast. Remember that time when they played Inter?
Come
Taxi,
on, how can I
was it
forget?
Taxi for,
Taxi for Maicon!
Yeah, Maicon, man.
To be fair, you
Why
know
not
what?
Maicon?
Maicon gets
I couldn't
done
believe
dirty.
it.
Well, when you talk
If you
about
look back
peso,
at it,
that
it's actually Zanetti who gets cooked on 2 of the goals, you know that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Maicon gets a lot of the dirt.
Maicon. Yeah, Bale was-
Traore.
there's pace over,
Traore
say,
for
there's
walls.
pace over 20, 30 yards, and then there's pace like the full length of the pitch.
Bellerin.
Yeah.
Bellerin was
I think Bellerin.
quick, man.
I think Bellerin's not as quick as people thought, man. Someone here says Aaron Lennon.
Oh, Walker's coming on.
Great
You
shout.
just said that. Look.
Great shout.
Yeah.
Robin, another one.
Michael Owen.
in his heyday.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he had,
yeah.
You know, Michael Owen has an extra hamstring.
Is it?
That's the reason why he used to get all those injuries. He actually has an extra hamstring.
Nah,
Guy here
he's
called Jesus
It's
says
a
trolling
genetic
us. He's trolling
default.
us.
It's called Jesus says Maguire.
Hey, I saw Mertesacker earlier.
Mertesacker.
I know
killing
one. Akin Fenwa.
Yo,
Mudrik says Otis the cow.
Mudrik's very fast. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
very
Walker's
fast.
faster still.
Vavavoom. Yeah, he was fast, man. Henri.
TT.
Young Ronaldo, yep. Lightning. Adama Traore, of course.
Hakimi's another good shout as well, actually.
Yep. Wright Phillips.
Ronaldo Nazario. People forget before the knee injuries. It was a blur.
Dembele.
Ooh, Usman.
Usman.
That's a good one.
Yep.
But like, who is the
Jordi
one?
Alba, says
Like,
DNYG.
a lot of these guys are now just quick. Like Dan James. I'll
Dan
be honest with you,
James
is
is
one of
fast.
the quickest.
Yeah, Dan
He
James
is
is
up
fast.
there. Like, I would love a. This is what I mean by an all-star event at the end of the season. 100-meter sprint. Bring the
Yeah.
fastest footballers. Let's see. Let's have a free kick competition. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something like that, man. Something fun. I want to see that.
DJ Grew says Davies stuff. Davies is quick.
Nah, he is.
He's rapid.
I think he's definitely top 3 in my opinion. Alphonso
Yeah.
Davies, Obafemi Martins, I would go, and probably Theo Walcott.
Oh, how can we forget this one? Mbappe. How are we forgetting Mbappe? Hey, big up to you, Kunjin.
Mbappe.
Mbappe's rapid.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. Vinny Jr. as well. I can't lie.
Yeah,
he
Vinicius
is
is
a demon.
What's the name from last night?
Rodrigo?
No, from AC.
Leao. Leao's quick, but I don't know if he's.
I don't know if he's rapid.
Speed
Yeah.
demon
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, like there's a gap
Yeah.
between that.
Daniel Chambers says Vardy. Prime
Good shout.
Vardy, innit?
Prime Vardy is
Prime Vardy.
definitely the Red Bulls and the snus was doing bits.
Aubameyang. True. Prime Aubameyang.
Prime
I
Aubameyang.
remember Aubameyang bunning up the old Arsenal team when we played at Dortmund, man.
Hey, that guy was quick.
Aubameyang at Dortmund, yeah. Abdi,
Hey,
you're right. Abdi, well done.
You see,
Nunes.
Babangida.
Oh, look, it's over.
That is an
Babangida.
old school
Yeah.
shout. People won't know that name, but I remember that one.
Yeah.
Great shout.
Oh, they just scored another goal.
Yo, Benfica!
Benfica just scored another goal, but they're out of time, I think, in the game.
And listen, too little, too
They're
late.
out of
But
time, but at least they've showed some fight in this game.
now it goes to show you, though, in that home fixture, how much that hurt.
Yeah.
The fact that you can come away, get a 3-3 draw, you should have
Upamecano
done
again
much
there,
better.
Robbie.
Upamecano again, but he recovers it this time.
This is why I love the DR Sports chat, you see. David Odonko, German. People
Donko, I
forget.
don't
Dennis
remember
Romadal, the Danish.
Ramadal, yes,
He was
yes.
literally known as the Danish Roadrunner. Overmars.
Overmars was lightning, yes.
Oh my God.
Overmars was lightning.
Nah, some great shouts coming in, man.
Some great
Sorry,
shouts,
how is
man.
the clock still running on that other game?
Yeah, the goal just gave it that extra minute, I think.
Yeah.
What's going on?
The celebration, they're probably going to blow up now. They have done. It's finished 3-3. Inter Milan are through to play AC Milan in the semi-final. That's going to be some semi-final. There's 5 minutes extra time being played in this game. It's 1-1, Bayern Munich 1, Manchester City 1. As it stands, of course, Manchester City going through 4-1 on aggregate.
I feel sick already. I do.
Real Madrid next.
Big up Veggies as
Generic Villa fan says Abonio and then Mbappe. Yeah, Abonio was quick, you know.
well. Ooh, yeah, Agbonlahor
Yeah,
was a mad
Abonio
one.
was fast.
No.
Oh! A chance
almost
missed
got another
again
one.
there by Mane. Veggie says, thanks, Fuad, for the shout out earlier.
No.
We both know my team would have smoked Robbie's. Thanks for the great content, guys. Sending some love from Hawaii.
Oh my God,
Yeah, I
Hawaii.
love that.
Big up.
I'd love to go there.
I've been there, man. It's lovely. Man.
Have you?
Yeah, lovely, lovely. He says, and he says, if you ever come for a visit, I'll take care of you.
Hey, big up, man. I might hold you to that one.
Let's save that, bro. He's not talking about you. Save that.
No. He's big at me. I say, he talking to me. He ain't talking to you. Definitely.
Osimhen's quick.
Yeah, great
Not
shout.
lightning, but he's quick. He
is quick, yeah.
Quick across the, I'm on about rapid, man. The rapid.
Hey, you say no.
Rapido.
He did play football.
Yeah, you can't include
He
him.
did play football, you know. That's a shout,
Matt
actually.
said Maximan. M. Ali says Rashford. Rashford's fast.
Would you have put Gervinho there?
Nah, he was fast, but
True.
Someone said, I just
Tottenham had
missed
any
it.
quick players?
Somebody said
Gareth
Lucy
Bale,
Bronze.
Aaron Lennon.
Lucy Bronze in the women's game. Very, very fast. Jibril Cisse. Salah, of course. Mm-hmm. Salah's rapid.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know whether Salah's rapid though, or whether
No, Salah's rapid, man.
I feel like he stomps a lot, which makes him look rapid.
Nah, he's really
It's like back in the day, yeah, everybody used to think Ronaldinho was quick, and I was
Yeah.
like, Ronaldinho's not quick. It's just his hair moves around so much. We think he's quick.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that. The
here's
wind
one.
blowing in the hair.
Here's one from Tony the Gooner. Anelka, surely. True.
Anelka.
Anelka was rapid.
Anelka was slippery.
Nah, man, when Anelka come on the scene, he was rapid, man.
No. If you're talking skin fade Anelka, yeah. If
Yeah.
you're talking bald head Anelka, no.
Yeah,
Skin fade
Fahad,
Anelka, I'll take that.
Fahad says Roberto Carlos. Alanga says,
Alanga's one of those.
Yeah.
He's like Dan James. You might not rate the footballer, but boy, is he quick.
yeah. Salah runs like Jackie Chan, says generic Villa fan. And Wavis,
Hey, that's my favourite comment today.
And Waver says, rapid, fast runner, Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, running fast to McDonald's, bro. Running through the drive-through.
Gareth Bale was lightning, says 40 aside.
I think that's an interesting one.
That's an interesting one. I'd love to know who's the fastest player, man. Not just
socials, that's
not
what
just
I'm
bleep test player. I'm on about fastest, like from one end to the other.
Yeah. Who's hit the highest up? I
Usain Bolt.
Do you remember Haaland when he was at Dortmund?
Do you
Broke
remember Usain
Haaland's
Bolt?
ridiculous record.
Remember Usain Bolt was playing football?
Yeah.
But
Haaland's
Haaland, I remember
fast.
he had some ridiculous record over the distance and
really?
speed. It was absolutely nuts. He's definitely should be up there for me.
Son, says James Watkins.
Nah.
I don't know
Is he
if Son
another
is
stomper?
speed demon. Yeah, he's a stomper. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he's definitely a stomper.
Oh, God.
People saying Messi. I don't know.
Messi,
Messi's quick, but I
bit of a
wouldn't say
stomper
he's-
as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Messi.
AM. All right, this is one for you. Rudiger.
Yes.
He's fast,
Yes.
man.
No.
I remember that time when he was running next to the player and he lifted up.
Started doing the high knees there.
Yeah. Rudiger's rapid, bro.
I swear to you, I think that's one thing defenders a lot of time get
Yeah.
disregarded in speed.
get
He was
overlooked,
one of those
yeah.
that actually broke the mold. He was quick.
That's it, done.
Game, set,
Match there. And the game is over. And it has finished 1-1 on the night and 3-1 on aggregate. Sorry, 4-1 on
4-1,
aggregate. And that is it. Congratulations
Thank
going
you.
out to you.
Although now I just
Kennedy.
feel sick, so...
You're now through to the next round where you will play Real Madrid. Now we know who's going to be playing who. In one of the semi-finals, it will be AC Milan versus Inter Milan. That is a tasty, tasty final. Guarantees that we're going to have an Italian team in the Champions League final for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And, of course, the other semi-final will be Manchester City versus last year's champions Real Madrid. Of course,
you're looking at the champions here.
the team that knocked you out last season.
Squeaky bum time.
Looking forward to it?
Nah,
Revenge
not
is
at
on the
all.
cards.
I'm shit scared, mate. I actually would rather sleep through it. I swear to God, the thought of watching it now, oh, nah. I can't do it. I can't do
we're going to
it.
need you
Is this
here,
the year?
Kenny.
Huh?
Is this a year?
I hope so. I
think
really
they
do.
will.
Oh, God. I can't.
tell
We
you
ain't
what.
even got there yet. We
I
come
know.
back, oh
this
my
is what
God.
I'm saying.
Kennedy, if you had a choice, it came down to one or the other. What's it going to be? Champions League or Premier League?
Champs, come on. That's not even a question. Champions League. We need to do it. Like, oh, God.
Pressure will be on City as well now.
Pressure is getting worse, trust me.
That's a very good result, though, to beat one of the premier teams in Europe 4-1 over 2 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was very, very, very impressive.
Deserved, in my opinion.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was,
deserved. Defended well today.
First game came out and absolutely bossed them in the second half as
Yeah.
well. So, well deserved, man.
Yeah,
And
there
then
can
Inter
be no
Milan through in the
dispute
other
about
game
that.
as well now. So, for me, I was actually more shocked with that game how many goals there were in that. Because once Inter went 3, you would have thought, all right, game, set, match, 3-3 that ended. So,
Magic
my
Blue.
God.
Magic Blue says Haaland for Ballon d'Or.
contender for sure. Especially if City go on to win title or Champions League, I don't see how you can't. Remember, there's no international tournament this
They
summer
might
as
give
well.
it to Messi, though,
So, but
because
yeah,
he won the World Cup.
Upamecano
year.
for me.
That was in 2022, not 2023.
Will that still not be included in
That World Cup was last year. That better not count for this year. What's Messi done this year?
They'll find a way of giving
I'm
it to
having
him.
Haaland ahead
They'll
this
find
year.
a way to have Messi.
They'll find a way of giving it to
I'm
Messi.
Mbappe ahead of Messi. Yeah, they play in the same team.
No, but it's all
God.
corporate, though, isn't it? It's
Guys,
all-
imagine we win
Listen.
the, imagine we
So
win
it's
the
a
Champions
sham
League.
if Messi wins it again.
Axel D Star, sorry about this one. He says Marseille won the Champions League, but it was fixed.
It was.
But they still get to keep the title.
No, they don't.
I'm sure City will keep their Champions League even if they get punished.
Nah. I'm pretty sure Marseille have been stripped of that Champions League.
They brought out a
1993.
celebratory shirt the other day.
Yeah, they can.
Marseille to celebrate winning it.
They can do all of that because they don't.
And I
believe
thought that was-
they fixed it, but they've been found guilty of fixing it. And I believe UEFA haven't acknowledged the '93 one. They leave it as like a vacant title, if you like. So
Just looking at
Cheats,
some of
man.
the quality on that City bench.
I know it's insane.
It's crazy.
It is
Yeah.
insane.
The only thing is that will
Mahrez was
be
there, Kyle Walker.
that will be a bit of a miss for them missing Ake. He's been very acknowledged as one of their best players
Definitely.
in this season in defence, and
They're going to rest him for the FA Cup.
That looked like a muscle injury.
Semi-final, I reckon.
Well,
That'll
it
be
looks
a
like
rest.
that looked like a hamstring. He could be out for a couple of weeks.
Well, let's not put the curse on it, right? Let's just.
Let's
be positive. I thought it was going to be Haaland, but yeah.
You put the curse on it at the start of the game, not us. It's Manchester City, and the treble is on.
Oh,
Can they do it?
They've got the resources to, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm scared.
4 points behind Arsenal in the league with a game in hand, and Arsenal still to go to the Etihad. Sheffield United in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and
oh my God! Imagine a
2 legs against
Manchester
Real
final.
Madrid.
Imagine.
Semi-final 2 legs against Real Madrid. Get through that, and it's one of the Milan teams.
Yeah, which makes me feel better. It's Madrid that I want to get past.
The thing is, though, right? One of them Milan teams in the final, them Italians defending. You know what they're like, that wouldn't be the easiest,
I don't know.
I can't see them stopping.
I wouldn't be if either one of those Milan teams got to the final versus City or Madrid.
I think the winner of the Champions League definitely comes from
the other side.
That other team.
Napoli was kind of like.
And
the
I'm
one
going to
team I
stick
thought
my
could
neck
do
out
the-
and say I think it will be City.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not just saying that because of the Arsenal thing. I do genuinely think that.
Well, it's such a game. It's a real massive game to look forward to, isn't it?
Oh,
that
100%.
semi-final. I mean, that is going to be some game. I can't wait for that. That's going to be brilliant.
Well, here we go.
By the way, in the Women's Super League, Manchester United women beat Arsenal women 1-0. So they go to the top, and Leah Williamson limped off, which is not good news for England, but that's a massive win for them. They could win it for the first time, Manchester United. They're top of the league. So that's really, really good for them. And as we know, in the Champions League, it's finished 1-1. Bayern Munich 1, Manchester City 1. Manchester City through 4-1 on aggregate. And in the other game, Inter Milan 3, Benfica 3. Inter win 5-3 on aggregate. We know what the games are going to be now. On the 9th or 10th of May, it will be Real Madrid versus Man City. The good thing about it, Kennedy, is that the second leg will be in Manchester. So, that's possibly an advantage. And the other game will be AC Milan versus Inter Milan. So 2 real mouth-watering games to look forward to. We've come to the end of the stream today. Congratulations, Kennedy.
Thank you. Thanks.
Manchester City through Fuad. Well,
I'm enjoyed today.
big up yourself, man. Always love having Fuad on, man. And Laurie, big up yourself. Love having you on all the time as well.
Yeah, got to say, fully deserved by City. Never in question, really. Although Bayern had a few chances.
Never in question.
No.
Huff and
What I
puff.
would say is that Bayern started the game quite well and had a few chances, but once they didn't take those, that was it.
Yeah, game, set and match. Thank you. Thanks to all the production team who are working very hard as well. And we're going to see, I think we're back tomorrow. We've got Sevilla versus Manchester United.
Yeah, I'm back here tomorrow.
You're here tomorrow.
Yep.
Of course, Flex is out there in Sevilla now. He said it. If they don't win and go through, which I think they will because Sevilla have been having a tough time.
Yeah.
You heard it from Flex himself. He said they would have bottled it. So that's not what he said, right? So
I fancy Sevilla.
you get to find out what happens in that game tomorrow. Sevilla versus
They're at
Manchester United. Big game tomorrow night. So make sure, check it out here on DR Sports. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
Peace.